like glitter.
Get fucked, nerd.
Everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Get some nuts.
I want heavy salted. I don't know what this lightly salted is. Bro, can you get your fucking Target in the fucking order? It's been 2 years now. Alright? The Target right here, the only one near the fucking boonies.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I walked in.
Okeechobee.
It smells like straight shit. Like I walked in through
This Target? Oh, yeah.
Dude, I walked in through the door and it was just a waft of anus. Like right there.
Yeah, you're in Loxahatchee.
Yeah, you are.
That's right. Essence of anus.
Still better than the one in Lake Worth.
Which one?
It's fat, but it's good fat.
There's one in Lake Worth that's pretty bad. Yeah.
441?
The big one, the superstore.
Dude, that one's great.
Except for all the ODs in the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Who usually the bathroom at Target?
People that have to piss or shit.
People that need heroin.
Apparently, all the drug addicts.
But yeah, there's actually like even the one on
It was
Okeechobee.
it was a daily issue apparently with
Yep.
people ODing.
Yeah, people would go in there like bums would go into those bathrooms and just fucking OD and hope that somebody would find them.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's pretty wild. It's like I'll go pee
I wonder if
where
more-
the shopping carts are, like a normal human being.
I wonder if more people OD at Target or at Penn Station in New York.
Probably Buc-ee's.
Ooh, yeah.
Buc-ee's, like, that's a nice place to OD.
I thought it was
mean-
Boosie's. It's not Boosie's.
No,
Yeah.
Boosie's is where you go to learn how to spell.
It smells like Boosie's.
It smells like Boosie's.
Dude, have you been to the Buc-ee's bathroom?
I have never been to a Buc-ee's, period.
It's gigantic.
I will fucking take a road trip right now
To go to a Buc-ee's.
It's fucking
Listen, I'm
fire.
so fucking down. They're opening up one in Florida, supposedly.
It's already
There's
up
one in Florida.
Yeah?
Daytona, and there's one north of it.
I think it, like, way up.
Oh, so I think then the news
Buc-ee's-
must have been is that they're doing one closer to us.
Oh, yeah, I think it's down south.
Buc-ee's,
Yeah.
Yeah, Daytona's a bit of a drive.
Yeah, Buc-ee's
Yeah.
is what I would describe
Worth
as
it. Fucking worth
the
it.
greatest gas station ever created.
I want to be sponsored by Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
What was the name of the place we went to in Colorado that was amazing? They had a Ferris wheel in the middle of the fucking store.
Oh man, I can't remember the name right now.
It's basically, it's not a gas station, but it's like the best store. Like upstairs they have a shooting range.
Was the mascot a beaver?
Bro, no, it was not. They had
mind.
upstairs. They had a shooting range.
But they did have a whole like wilderness mountain with all the animals taxidermied from the ground to the top.
This sounds like Bucky.
Wait,
Bro.
hold on.
I'm gonna have to look this up while you guys are talking. Go
Have
ahead.
you ever been to south of the border?
Oh yeah,
South of the border, is that like on 95 when you're going north or what?
Dude, it's the biggest tourist trap. That's it's
it is awful.
it is.
Don't they sell
disgusting.
fireworks?
They sell everything. You find bodies there if you want.
It is south of the border.
It's a stop one time just to see how bad roadside attractions can be.
You will come out with a sinus infection.
That's not, that's not in the Carolinas, is it?
It's on the way up there. I think it's
Yeah.
in South Carolina.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I drove by it at night and even at like 3 in the morning it was still fully lit. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is happening there? Look, Mad
At
Max.
3 o'clock in the morning is the same creepy vibe that you get at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Now that you are saying this, when I drive home for Christmas this year, I'm going to
Oh,
stop.
dude. So
If you pay attention, the last time I drove down that way, the sign started in Pennsylvania, and then all the way down until you cross into South Carolina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's where, it is.
where it actually is, I believe. Yeah. So they got signs all the way down.
So get this. All right. If you really want to dive deep into south of the border,
I do.
So I had to drive up to Virginia because I was dating this girl at the time. Like we had to go up to see her family, but I was like, we're probably gonna have to like crash like on the way up there because it's like the middle of the night. So I was like,
Yeah, you're done with 16 hours.
the only hotel was there at south of the border, and I was like, I want to see how dingy this shit is. Look it up right now, bro. I kid you not. You can tell.
You stayed at one of the hotels?
No.
Oh, shit.
If I wasn't with her, I probably would have. But even then, I would have been like packing heat just to like sleep pointed directly at the door.
Yeah.
Because like I kid you not. So they have.
Sleep with a gun, pointed at the door.
But here's the best part. I'm telling you. Look it up on Google Maps. So they have.
Finger on the
They
trigger.
have bays, right? So they have a bay, and the door's literally right here, and 2 feet past that door is where the bed is. So you have like a fridge, like the toilet. You can see bullet holes like in the fridge and stuff like that. It's literally just
South
for
of the border
truckers to
hotels is
bang.
what I'm looking in.
Yeah.
All right.
Just go to south of the border, and they have
Bullet
like
holes
little
in the
motel.
fridge?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
It's just bigger than a capsule hotel.
yeah.
I
And
feel like I
then
have to experience this.
The
And
motor,
how were
the
the
motor in.
Huh?
The Motor Inn, south
at
of
the
the
photos.
border.
How are the prices?
I can tell you, it's burning in my head. Watch this. It's the door, like a fridge. Everything is like beige tan. It's disgusting. They don't even bother fixing the photos.
Bro,
like,
they don't even want to show the inside of the hotel
No,
anymore.
yeah, you gotta look into it.
This
Yeah.
is just the outside.
So here's the best part. You won't even have to go. So it's a straight strip.
going.
Yeah, go. It's a straight strip, and they have like 5 or 6 different stores. Other than the fireworks, they all sell the exact same like trinket bullshit.
Yeah.
You'll get like a King Tut hat, a sailor hat, like a dreadlock Rasta hat, shot glasses, anything that. And you walk in there, it's like I can tell this place has been here since like 1955.
Oh yeah.
You can smell it. They've never cleaned anything. They have a little zoo for reptiles. And you could tell, like, the alligator just wants to off itself. It's just sitting there like,
It's like, please kill me.
It's
So
like it's
probably-
like the manartee at fucking what the hell was that?
The Miami Seaquarium?
Seaquarium?
Yeah.
It swims up to the glass and it's like looking at the gun. You're like, it's just shoot through the fucking glass.
constantly bumping its face
Yes,
against the glass.
yeah.
You're like, oh, that's cute. It's like, no, just kill me.
It's
Just
trying to
me.
kill itself. It's trying to kill itself. It just can't swim fast
It
enough.
probably looks like the rooms that, like, you guys ever see Supernatural, the show?
No.
They would like travel from town to town to like kill ghosts and vampires and werewolves and shit like that. And like every single hotel they stopped into looked like it belonged from the 40s.
Oh,
It
yeah.
looked like many people have died in these places. So yeah, that makes sense.
I feel like it's like my obligation now to stop here.
100%. I did that. And then I did it again. I was like, was it that bad, really? And then I pulled up. I walked in. I was like, yeah, it's this fucking bad. Like, I walked out. The fireworks, though, is cool. You can get some cool fireworks. I also got, like, the best prank gift ever. And I don't even want to tell you guys because I should have brought it just to fuck with you. It's a little envelope, like a manila envelope that says rattlesnake eggs.
Yeah.
But on the inside, it's just a wire with a rubber band and a washer. So you like just spin it and you leave it loaded in. So when someone goes to grab it, it's like, are these rattlesnake eggs? And then like, oh yeah, open it. The spring goes off. So you just hear, it sounds like a rattlesnake going off. Everybody shits themselves on it. It's just, I love fucking good, like silly pranks like that.
Oh, that's great. No, I remember, I think it was Cassidy's Sweet 16. Alexis put a glitter bomb. Yeah.
Oh,
I opened it in my living room over here, and it was just like glitter
Get fucked, nerd.
everywhere. I was like, what the fuck?
No, because you know what? That's when her and I used to roll a lot, and she would
Yes.
always try to fuck with me. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, I got you. And like we used to like go back and forth. She was always fun to like to joke around with us. Like, I got you, nerd. Like, you wait. That was like something that was planned for like months. I remember I sat there. I was like,
Malicious intent.
I wanted to find the best fucking glitter. It's like, and not the one that just kind of like you have to see it from an angle. It's like, no, I want
High
you.
quality, like
Strippers are jealous.
yeah, exactly.
It's-
Actual diamond shape.
You know what it's like to clean up glitter for months? Every time you think you got it all, you turn around, you're like, fuck, there's still some glitter over there.
Listen, ever since Anthrax, I always shake my elbow. It's just like, ain't no one getting me with that bullshit.
I feel like nowadays there's always glitter everywhere. Like I feel like every human
For
being
you?
has-
The
maybe-
fuck?
Yeah,
What are
yeah,
you
where
doing?
you're going. Yeah, nice try,
Sorry.
bro.
I actually went to a drag show the other week in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah.
How was your performance?
I came third.
Who came first?
Him.
What was your stage
That was,
name?
that,
Black
was,
Mike?
that was not set up. That was a pretty good.
That was actually
cheers,
good.
cheers,
That
cheers,
was nice.
cheers.
What was your stage name? Black Mike?
No. Believe it or not, Black Mike wouldn't work.
What would your drag queen stage name be? I'm curious.
Fucking God, I don't know. I don't know, Olga,
Olga?
Svetlana.
No.
Nah.
But okay, so we'll stick with Olga. But
stick with Olga for
what would
now.
the last name be?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't want to offend anyone.
I do. I'll sit here all day. All fucking
I will
day.
say this: some of them, like you were like, all right, that's a guy, but there was one.
Literally all.
There was one.
Literally every one of
There
them.
was one that was fucking confusing. Fucking confusing. I came with like
Like
shit
half
ton
a
of
chub?
BBL,
Sugar
plastic,
tits.
like. And I'm not gonna lie, tits are tits. When those fucking things came out, I was
ain't lying.
like, I was
He's not lying. He's not lying.
when those things came out with the tassels on them, I was like, God damn! I was like,
Those
sir, that's a great pair of tits.
I will give you $1.
Yeah.
That deserves $1.
I was like, listen, that confuses me. I'm still saying no, but that's
You know what though, man? Like, listen. All jokes aside, some of those people are really, really talented. All the I was gonna say dragsters, but that's definitely the drag queens. Like, listen, some of those performers are really fucking good. They're like they're
were.
talented.
Yeah. No, he said the show was actually.
They were.
really
They
good.
were. The one girl was like, I'm saying girl.
Yeah.
The one performer was excellent. I mean, the one that was confusing when she got up on the pole. I was like, not gonna lie, that takes a lot of fucking core strength. What they're doing. Right now. I was like, that's
All right, you were looking for the question.
How much do you think that she benches?
a lot. Like,
That's just gonna be my question anytime like you go to a drag. She'll be like, how much do you bench, bro?
like that's the type of performance where if you don't tip, like they literally beat your ass.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh shit.
They catch you in the parking lot. Yeah.
Not gonna
Did you
lie.
ask like what kind of tape are you using down there?
That might be on the bucket list now. Fist fight with a drag queen.
Shit.
I
But
wanna
you
fucking-
have to do it while they're in drag.
You could probably
right?
do it south of
That's
the
the only
border.
way that it counts.
South of the border is a good place to start.
No, that's where the drag queens leave their dead bodies.
yeah. That's a fight to the death.
Actually, they would not make it through there. Go through South Carolina is dangerous. Anything like darker than the shade of Ian is in danger passing through South Carolina.
Listen, when I drove through there, Obama was still president, and when I moved down to Florida, I remember the signs that I saw like on the roads because we took some back roads to get down here, and I was like looking at the signs in South Carolina. I'm like, where the fuck are we? I was like, I didn't think we were this far. Like, I was like, where's Mississippi? I was like, what? That I like read the sign to my ex girlfriend. I was like, what? That sign said that.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's more south when you're up in North Florida than,
Yes.
than when you're all the way
Yeah.
down here.
Florida is one of the few states. The farther north you go, the more southern it becomes.
Yeah.
No, I realized that when I went to go visit Cassidy doing a boxing match in like Iowa, and I'm over there, and I went to look for a comic book store because that's every place that I visit. I'm like, I want to see the local comic
You're
book
just
store.
making all kinds of mistakes. You're Puerto Rican, you're in Iowa, and now you're looking for comic
So I
books.
went, I got out of the car, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, across the street there was a biker gang club. They had like a devil.
where I go.
They had a devil on the thing, and they were like in their 80s. I'm like, I can outrun them. So I'm gonna walk into this comic book store. It wasn't a comic book store. The entire bottom looked like the guy just went through everybody's garbage and was pulling out toys that they threw away, and it smelled like that as well. So then you walk all the way to the corner, and there's like 3 boxes of like Pokemon cards. I'm like, this is not a fucking comic book store. Get the fuck out of here. So I walk outside, and now it went from like 1 guy to like 10 just chilling out. And I was like, all right, I'm definitely in the wrong fucking neighborhood. I'm just gonna beeline to the fucking car and
It
get
sounds
the
like
fuck
a
out of here.
Sunset Town.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was, and I told the boxing coach, who was a Marine, black guy. I'm like, yeah, I went into town. He's like, that was your first mistake. he's like, there's none of us out here. We're the only ones that are out here in this shade. So yeah.
Nah, even when we did our cross country trip like 2 years ago with my family, like I'm naive, man, and I just try to keep chill in like any kind of like weird situations when it gets like that. But you can tell when the like racism line starts kicking in more and more.
Yeah.
And that's I'm like, Dad, don't go inside. Just tell me what you want. I'll get it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
my
yeah.
dad's accent is thick, so it's like, don't go inside, man. I got this.
Yeah, no,
handle
there was definitely like a change in the air. Like, I was just minding my own business. I was there for a comic book store, but people were like, oh, there's Brown in town. Like, yeah.
You're not from around
You're
here.
not from around here, boy.
we were in Montana for my girlfriend's sister's wedding, and the girls were getting ready, so me and her dad decided to go out and get some drinks and wait for the wedding. And when we went out, we were like, where's that one place? We already passed this one place that said had the best Bloody Mary in all Montana, which is bullshit. But I was like, oh, I want to try it out. We went to pull up to the fucking place, and there's like 30 choppers pulled up outside.
Oh, nice.
And I'm looking at like their patches on the back. I'm like, oh, I was like, they're Mongols. And I'm just like looking at them going, we should probably find a new place to get like a. I'm just saying, like even 2 white guys looking at each other. I'm like, I just don't want to go in there. I just don't
agree.
want to.
I know, man.
We were not invited. What are we doing?
Listen. I'm from York, Pennsylvania, where the Harley plant is.
Yeah.
I grew up around like pagans, Hell's Angels. I was like, but I see like 30 of them. They were pretty rowdy at 10 in the morning. I'm like, I don't really want that fucking Bloody Mary that bad. I don't
need
want it
that.
that bad. Like I'm sure it's good, but 6 of them, I'd have been like maybe like they.
100%.
If you walk
100%
in
I'd
and
go
you
in.
order a Bloody Mary at the bar while
Yeah.
they're all like taking tequila shots and drinking beer, they're gonna pick on you.
It comes out.
They're
with,
gonna
like,
come for you.
It comes out with like bacon and like a little sandwich on top. It's like,
Here you go,
fucking-
Nancy.
That's fucking cute.
No, 100% I would go
Like,
in
bro,
there.
where's my umbrella? Where's my umbrella, bro?
I just see it like
You call this a pickle? The fuck is this place?
Like it's just like a Homer Simpson like just skate where he's like comes in nope and just comes
Yeah,
right
nope,
back.
I'm out of here.
I'm like maybe Sissy's like these guys back
Yeah.
here.
You ever seen the Bronx Tale?
Maybe they
Guys,
would.
you can't sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it. You're done.
Maybe these fucking Nancys would call this a pickle, but this is not a pickle.
Yeah, you ever see a Bronx Tale?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he's like, now you can't leave. Yeah.
Which is like it's fucking hilarious because the guy was like pretty much legit really dealing with these guys and he's a New Yorker, but that is the shittiest like New Yorker like accent. He's like played it on him. Now you can't sleep.
Yeah.
Now you can't sleep.
Like, what? Like, come on.
Come on, bro. It's not
That's
that
like
bad.
if you're asking me to make fun of like a New Yorker. What's you guys doing? It's like a Futurama sketch.
Dude, that's not how real people talk. That's not a real accent.
That movie was actually filmed not even in the Bronx. It was filmed in Brooklyn, in
Yeah.
our neighborhood, in Gravesend, New York. So, like, I love the fact that A Bronx Tale was made in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Because that's some bullshit.
Brooklyn, home of the best beer in the country.
God, that brewery's actually kind of dope.
It is, yeah, dude. The best beer I ever had in my entire life was south of the Brooklyn Bridge, Evil Twin Brewing
Oh,
Company.
Oh, nice.
let me tell you something.
Blew me away.
There's
Yeah.
a place called Spumoni Gardens in Brooklyn. Best pizza you'll ever have in your life. They make the Spumoni ice cream.
Stop.
And then they also
I'm gonna
have
stop
the
you right
pizza.
there. I'm
shit,
fucking
bro.
tired. I'm
Amazing.
fucking tired.
I'm gonna lean back.
I
I'm gonna
am
lean back.
fucking sick and tired
Go ahead.
of hearing New Yorkers say we got the best fucking pizza.
Oh, listen.
We got the best
Have you
pizza.
been there?
Forget
No,
about
so
it.
then where's the best pizza? Then where's the best pizza?
Fucking Italy. What do you mean?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They don't
Oh,
even
come
use the
on.
same fucking sauce.
Exactly. Good stuff.
It's homegrown.
Yeah. Yeah. Italy uses homegrown. Fucking Brooklyn. You know what? The first when I went to go live
gonna take you to
in New York,
Spumoni Gardens.
you
Get
can,
the
and
fuck
I will
outta here.
spit in the chef's
No,
face.
you won't. The food is amazing. You will not spit.
I went-
Now you can't leave.
Listen,
Now Zeus can't sleep.
after college, I went and I moved to New York because I had an internship up there, and everyone's like, "What's the fucking the pizza place under the Brooklyn Bridge that everybody talks like that's like the fucking best?" They had a place up in Palm Beach Gardens for a little while.
I don't know.
Shit.
Whatever. They're like, "Oh, this is the best." Like fucking
L&B?
huh?
L&B?
No, it was. I want to say it was something with like a G or something. Anyway, everyone's like, "Oh, this is the best fucking place to go to. You gotta go there. It's all in Dumbo. It's in Dumbo." It's like the fuck is Dumbo? Down under Manhattan. Like, fuck you. Stay under the bridge with that shithole. Bro, I walk up and there's a line down the fucking block for this pizza. I was like, "Oh, this better be fucking good."
Right.
Broke. Fresh out of college, they're like $40. This is $40 in 2009, or no, I'm sorry, 2008
For a pie or for a slice?
for a pie.
Okay, all right.
Like,
but still, that's pretty
Suck my ass off of that.
That's still a lot for a pie, especially
probably
back
like
then.
That's a
$17.
lot. That's a lot today for a pie.
Dude,
Yeah.
I had a slice of this thing and I wanted to fucking run back in there and just throw the whole fucking like pie in people's face. It's so stupid. Listen, there's great food in New York.
Yeah.
Not
Oh, yeah, yeah.
disagreeing
there
with
is.
that.
Yeah, there is.
But to fucking tell me to my face that the best pizza is going to be in New York.
It is.
It's in the water.
No,
Drink
bro.
that fucking
Listen,
water.
bro.
If I give you a glass of New York water, I want to watch you drink it all
Listen,
the
bro,
time.
that shit is
delicious.
gray. That water,
That's why they talk that way.
that water is foggy and gray. I grew up drinking out of the sink. We didn't have bottled water growing up. It
I
was
will
no
drink
filters.
Dasani before I have
Bro.
a glass
Listen.
of anything from New York.
Listen, I don't know what they're doing with the beer, but I know the beer is good. That's all
Yeah.
I can vouch for.
The
They bring-
bagels.
I didn't have bagels while I was up there.
No.
I didn't have bagels while I was up there. The coffee was good. The beer was good. The Chinese food was
The
good.
bakery stuff in
Chinatown.
general
Shout out, yeah.
is actually a little bit different because the water, the mineral content does
Yes.
change the way the dough rises, and that's how you get to the thinner New York style pizza.
Mm-hmm.
But just because it's pizza in New York, there are plenty of places that have a lot of hype that are trash, and
Yeah.
they just have hype from the neighborhood.
Yeah, but a whole state worth?
There's some
Look at the
really
Philly cheesesteak, right? Everybody's Philly's got the best
It
cheesesteak.
does.
Yeah. You'll
know,
find
it's
probably
debatable.
some of the best cheesesteaks
How
in
is it
Philly,
deba- how-
but they might not. But there's plenty
it
of spots that are trash, but they're in Philly, so
Bro,
people
have you
are
gone
there.
to John Smith Subs?
I have.
I'm gonna head up,
I have.
I'm gonna head
Get the
up
fuck outta here.
the Costco Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
There's one place down here. I gotta find out where it is. The one dude that the guy that does Mike is eating. He fucking posts all that shit. He's annoying as shit, but
Yeah.
some of the times he has good recommendations. He posted a cheesesteak that actually looks good, and it was
Best?
the other day. It was here in South Florida.
The best sub shop?
No, it's some. It starts with a G. It's some Italian guy's name, and the guy is like a legit. Looks like he's from Jersey. He's an Italian guy.
Guido's?
Working. He's in the fucking. Holy fuck! didn't say that. I came from that end.
Say it again. I'm Italian. I'm all for it.
I grew up in fucking
That came from
Brooklyn.
that end.
My
Anyway.
neighborhood was Italian and Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy
would say everything to each other, and we never took offense. You know why? We ain't bitches, bro. We ain't bitches.
Listen, the guy's in the kitchen and he's also cooking and DJing. That's how you know it's like. I was like, okay, so this guy may be legit.
Hey, forget about
I would
it.
say
Yeah,
I would say
right.
if I had to pick 3 races that do not get offended, it's the Italians, the Puerto Ricans, and the Irish. We don't give a fuck.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
How's that a lie?
Tony Hinchcliffe definitely pissed off Puerto Rico.
Yeah, no. Tony Hinchcliffe is a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, tell us about it.
Is a fucking piece of shit.
Tell us about it.
That was a great joke. I don't care who you are.
Listen, it wasn't that it was a bad joke. It was where he told it. Right? If you're going to say it at a Republican convention,
so
of
glad
course
we're
it's going to
doing
have
this
some kind of backlash, right? You're not saying it on stage to be funny. It seemed more like, oh, this is like a throw for Trump. He's going to say this. He's going to get it in there. And it was fucking offensive because of where it was done. Especially because it's very political. I didn't have any taste for it at all. I didn't like it at all.
I mean, that's fair. However, I would say if you're gonna say a joke, it has to be okay everywhere. You can't just say like,
okay.
If I can't sit here and be like, I'll make a crack baby joke here, but I can't make it like, you know.
Okay, all right. I'm
Planned
a huge fan of say what you want, and but make it funny, right? But in that situation, I don't know, it felt more real. And then especially like going down the line with Trump going after specifically Latinos, he's always had an issue with them from his first to right now. It's just, it felt more real than it was funny. And which is where like I'll take that stand on that. Otherwise, like I'm all for say what you want, make a joke, have at it. Everybody should be able to laugh at themselves. I'm the first one to take 30 insults and roll them off my back and laugh about it. But that to me was just like a fucking attack.
Did you hear what happened in Puerto Rico the other day?
Tell us
That's
about
not even funny. I'm dead serious.
I'm all ears.
Where like this girl, it was like her 15th or 16th like birthday. She got jumped. She got stabbed.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't
like,
know
dude,
about
shit's going down in Puerto Rico.
What a shithole.
that. That was good.
No, but seriously, that really did happen. It's not fucking funny. You shouldn't laugh.
for-
Yeah, don't
for
laugh
real.
about it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
horrible,
And then-
terrible. The fuck you people laughing for?
No, he teed you up for that one. He's just like, here's a softball lob and Ian crack.
Now you can't sleep.
No shoes can't sleeves.
You know, that's going to have to be the name of the episode.
No shoes can't sleep. Yeah, good luck fucking spelling that one.
And speaking of, really quickly, I just want to touch base on this is our 200th episode.
Cheers.
Yep. Shit.
Cheers.
Yes,
What
cheers.
the fuck?
Cheers.
Very happy to have Alexis here for it. Thank you. You're always a good time with us, man. And
For once, I kept you guys sober.
Yeah.
yeah.
What have we been doing? 200 episodes.
I don't know how we even got here other than consistency.
Let's do this, and then I'll interview you guys. All right, let's start with Ed, because Ed's been quiet. He got offended with the Puerto Rico joke.
He did. He's been crying.
No, it doesn't bother me at all.
Are you Puerto Rican?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought you were Dominican. My bad. It's because I never heard you speak Spanish, and Dominicans don't speak
Oh,
Spanish.
They
my
don't.
Spanish is god awful.
And he wears his sandals with socks.
How dare you? Now that upsets me.
That's upsetting. Yeah, that's
I was
offensive.
about to say, like, you better not be sitting next to me. if
So is
you
my
fucking-
father. My father does that. But he's basically a wizard. You don't believe me?
All right.
Hold on a second.
wait.
What kind of wizard is he?
Is he a
If
crab?
you don't-
A crab wizard? Does he have a red hat? Very pointy.
That's why he didn't go into that biker bar.
Lots
this
of other
explains a lot.
Too many people I
wizard
know.
friends and white capes.
He never did make Grand Dragon.
Oh, man.
All right.
never
So Ed, what out of 200, what was your favorite episode?
Ooh,
Oh my god.
Not
that's a
including
good one.
mine.
the 200. Jesus. They're mostly a blur at this point.
You're not that old, bro. You can remember.
No, I mean, like, by the time I'm done recording, sitting, watching, editing, watching again,
Doing all
uploading
the
it,
work.
Literally the only one that thinks.
I'm trying to offload the fact that all of that time. It's like, no, I don't need all of this in the backup memory.
Years,
we could
yeah.
dump all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, How many of your episodes do you honestly recall from your podcast?
Pretty much all of them.
Okay.
Lucky you, because I don't know.
No, I just have a brain for stupid shit. And funny you bring that up. I just found out yesterday, Fernando hit me up. Flow Grappling stole footage from my podcast.
Oh.
Used it in a documentary for Keenan Cornelius.
No
and didn't
shit.
even didn't ask
Credit
for permission. But they credited me completely wrong. Evidently now my name is Alex Huddleston.
Wow, bro.
Right.
They probably
Yeah.
did that on purpose, you think, right?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
They try to act. I've been trying to get a job at Flow Grappling for years because they need to get fixed from the inside out. They fucking suck.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yes, I remember I would say like 99% of them minus maybe like one or two from like the very first ones that I would do like this by myself on the couch.
Yeah.
But I remember them. It's only because I had to.
Yeah.
Because I would always recall information from when I had to go work with like the fighters or like different other companies and stuff like that. So there's a, let's say to make it easier then, like maybe most memorable moment then for you.
Most memorable moment? Ooh.
I mean, we could let him think. I got one right off the top of my head.
Oh, really?
Wow. See, like
wow.
it was, I'm trying to include you in your fucking podcast.
I'm watching him
he's still
struggle over there.
Fucking
still
Captain
trying to-
Puerto
All right,
Rico here.
I'm gonna say right now. It was with you here. It was the peanut butter whiskey.
Oh, I fucked you guys up,
Bro,
day.
that shit was so good.
That was good.
That was a great podcast. I think it was like a 2-hour podcast.
It was more like no, because I broke it into half. It was probably like three and a
hours,
half.
Yeah. That peanut butter whiskey episode. We had some Star Wars trivia going on. I think we were talking mafia movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun one. That was a good one.
Any
for
of the
me.
ones that you came on were good.
You guys don't all have to blow me at once. I was just sitting there saying like memorable moments. Like
That
I
was
mean,
no.
I'll be
That was
first.
it for
I'll
me.
be first.
Yeah.
But no, because you kept pulling just fucking strange alcohol out of this bag. And I was generally like, what the fuck is he gonna hit me with next?
And he's like, "Oh, by the way, Florence of Arabia. Here's some fun facts."
Oh, first of all, it's Lawrence Arabia.
thank you,
But,
Ian.
Florence.
Thank you.
But I was just blown away. That was your favorite film. I was like, what the fuck? Like he literally pulled Lawrence of Arabia. Out of
Yeah,
that.
funny enough, I'm going to Japan next week, and I'm trying
Or
to
Japan.
Huh? Or Japan, yeah. Yeah. Bro, don't get me started. I got a whole internet fight going on right now about that. I'm trying not to get kicked out of the country before I get
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
get there, man. Have fun.
No, there's where they're keeping the lens that they used for one single shot ever from Lawrence of Arabia is at the, I want to say, was it Fuji? It's either Fuji or Canon or whatever, but it's in their headquarters, their museum, and it's literally the lens that they have. It's like this fucking big.
That's pretty cool.
Well, how long are you gonna be there? Because you're
2 weeks.
2 weeks. You're gonna be there when the
I tried.
the summer.
I
you're
tried.
gonna be there when the September tournament starts.
I tried. Trust me. I was gonna like text you. I tried. I tried.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was
Tickets-
making sure if I could get him, I could rub this in your
Yeah,
face.
no.
Yeah, trust me.
I think the September bash show starts September 10th.
Are,
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything samurai related? I know when I want to go to Japan, they have like a class where you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They teach you to fold swords.
Yeah.
You're hammering all day and shit. But that's one of the things I want to knock off the bucket list.
I wanted to do it. I did find one. They don't let you make swords, but you can make a knife, you can make a ninja star, stuff like that. I thought about it, but the trip that I have planned, at least for this time around, is going to involve so much traveling because I'm getting there the 4th. It's going to
lot of trains.
more ferries and helicopters. It's weird. So like I get there on the 4th, and then I have a couple of days to get acclimated, and then I'm climbing Mount Fuji. As
Nice.
soon as I get off the mountain, it's a 2-day trip. Oh, dude, it's gonna be crazy. I'll tell you. Like, I have to sleep in a room like this size with like 50 other people on
Yeah.
the floor.
Damn. So,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it one of those like hotels that you see where it's like you get like a drawer and they kind of like push you in and pull you out?
There's not even a
Those
drawer.
hotels?
It's just mats on the floor.
Damn.
Yeah. So like that's the only part of it that I'm dreading. So it's a 2-day hike. Come back, and as soon as I come back, I'm trying to get on a ferry overnight. As soon as I get to this small island, I have to take another helicopter ride. That's 30 minutes to an island. It's like in the middle of the Pacific. It's called Aogoshima, and I really shouldn't be telling everybody this because I don't want people going to it. There's only 150 people that live on the island. It's a volcano inside a volcano.
Oh shit.
And it's considered one of the best places on earth to do like night photography, to do astrophotography, and it's also considered like one of the top 10 places to see before you die, which is a weird list.
Do you think it's weird that you're glorifying going to Hiroshima as an American?
It's Aogoshima. So it's,
No. But I am going to Hiroshima. I am going to Hiroshima. Yeah. No,
I'm sure. Like,
yeah.
Is it visitable?
Yeah.
So yeah, you could go. People live there. It's a city, but there's only one structure that remains from the
original.
bombing. Yeah,
And they left it there on purpose.
yeah. I wanna
As
say
a
it's-
reminder.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
And you can, I
Peace Park or
believe,
something.
at least a while ago, you can get tours. They'll leave like monuments like that, and you can actually get tours through some of them sometimes.
Yeah,
So you can
That's
actually,
a dark tour to take.
Yeah.
though, right.
because there was a building that was left over from one of the past tsunamis, and it was the same thing where it's like you could see like here's where like the mud flow from when the ocean came in, and this is how, like what happened to the building, and this was the only thing that stood, and like people lived because they were on the second floor of this particular building. But it's like, yeah, you can get tours of some of those spots, but it's pretty difficult to get in. They can only move so many people through some of those buildings at a time in a day.
yeah.
So is part of the purpose of your trip to get photography done, or is it a little bit of both?
I mean, to be honest, it's a trip I've wanted to do for a long time, and like so much shit's happened in the last like year and a half for me. So it's like I kind of need a mental reset, and I have to like disconnect, right?
Sure,
Just
sure.
like, and without trying to get too serious, but like, yeah, man, it's been like a rough fucking like year and a half for me. So I'm just kind of like, you know what, man? Should I be spending the money? No, but it's like, dude, it was my birthday like 2 weeks ago. I'm 42 now. It's like, I'm not going to have that much fucking time to do the crazy shit that I want to do. So like, just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like to his point, like to be in a room with all these other people, whatever. Everybody is just focused on one thing to get to the top. Like all the other shit you're going to have to deal with. And I mean, I've gone to countries where I didn't speak a lick of what the language of the area was. And so that goes out the window too, as far as a concern. But it's just one of those things like, man, with the shit that's going on now,
Do it.
have fun, do whatever. It's like, yeah, money,
agree.
like you need to have money to live and stuff like that. But it's like, fuck, dude, how many times have I worked my ass off?
You can always make
But if you're also going to go to a country where you don't know the language, Japan is probably one of the best ones. It's such a safe society. They're so very polite, and as long as you are following their kind of cultural norms and are at least trying to, they will bend over backwards to help you out if you look like you're lost or if you're having problems. People will literally like 20 minutes out of their day and walk you to where you needed to go if they're like, yeah, this person clearly is having a
Plus,
problem.
I mean, you're basically like Godzilla to them. They'd be
Oh,
Godzilla.
dude, it's like that's the other part. Like, low key, I'm like, I want to try and like find some Japanese wife. Bring her back. I'm dishing out.
They
green
wash your
cards.
feet, right? Right.
Yeah.
Some of them small islands, them people aren't getting off that island. You have
Yeah.
a pretty good shot.
So
Yeah.
that's why, like, so Agoshima I found out about like a decade ago, and it's been on my list for like years. I'm like, fuck it, man, just go before like shit gets worse. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Like
You're gonna try to get some like green haired like anime waifu, right? Giant tits, like
yeah.
that'd be cool. Get to open
But
minded.
now, here's the thing: are you gonna teach her English, or are you gonna be like, "Fuck it, just stay speaking"?
Why would he
Japanese?
ruin a perfect
Maybe
man?
it's better that I don't know what you're
I
saying.
I
ever.
definitely want to learn Japanese. I definitely been putting that off. I want to learn Japanese. Like,
Yes, that's good. Oh, thank you.
but you know what? Like, it's funny. It's like the difference in culture is so crazy. I was watching this thing the other day where this guy was taking a Japanese woman out. Like, she was kind of giving him a tour, but she was walking behind him. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, we're equals, right? Not over there. So the women
Walk behind
actually behind you. And he's like, why do you do that? He's like, well, like it used to be that if someone was attacking you, it was the woman's job to get in front of you and take the sword. I was like, that's a ride or die bitch.
That's what's up.
Marry her. Marry her.
No, going back to the sword folding thing.
Yeah.
I also heard that it's hard to leave the country with certain things like an actual Japanese samurai sword. Like they make it a little more difficult than other items to leave.
Well,
the country
certain
with.
stuff like that, they have to make sure that it's not like a stolen artifact, right?
Yeah, certain
Right.
genuine ones they'd rather keep it there and get it to a museum versus it going somewhere else.
Yeah. No, because that's one of the things. Is like I want to go. I want to do the whole thing. Actually, it's funny. I seen it on like Conan O'Brien. He was
Yeah.
doing it for like a stupid skit. I was like, that's dope. I would spend 2 days at like a monastery build the fucking sword and then take it back with
But
me.
even then, you're not getting a real sword. It ain't 2 days.
No, yeah. I mean, but whatever it is.
But
you
you're
know.
doing the process. You're going through the ritual.
takes
Yeah,
weeks.
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
more about
To make
like
a real
I did
sword.
this, I made this thing because as you guys know, like I like making things with my hands, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like cool, and then you have it.
You like doing a lot of things with your hands.
You would know. Ta-ding.
Hey.
There's a broad in Japan. He's a YouTube channel, but he does he's been in there for over a decade, and he's basically touched literally like every little corner. Some of those little islands where it's like, yeah, there's 200 people that live on this
Yeah.
island.
The
and that's
white
it.
dude?
Yeah.
Only in Japan guy?
No, abroad in Japan.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. He's been through. You can like the folding of the sword. There's literal ninja classes where it's like the last guy who they can trace back to like actual ninja lineage. Like
Yeah.
he does classes and things like that as well. There's all kinds of weird little experiences like that you can
What's up, Legend?
get a hold of if you know who to reach out to.
Legend, Alexis,
Nice to meet you.
What's up?
Ed. All right. You know, in the middle of the 200th episode, he's coming in. He's doing his thing. He started doing some photography. Actually, you know, got
Nice.
to meet what's his name? I hate speed.
I show speed.
I know. I show speed.
I smoke speed.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah.
Was he cool with you or what?
Yeah, he was cool. I walked right up to him. You guys know how I am.
Yeah.
Look, I do photography. I just started if I, pass your security guards and,
Right.
Yes.
He's like, no problem. Just stay with me. So it was me shooting for him, and then he had like some TV show that was shooting.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty
I ended up
awesome.
Being able to be on his 24-hour live stream.
Oh, nice, dude.
That's
oh,
dope.
nice. Did you already clip it? Did you already?
They're already clipping it.
Ed, do you have the portable microphone?
I'd
Did you
have to
leave
go
it next
get
door?
Yeah.
That's all right. All right, we're good then. All right.
Basically, he said that he's BFFs with I Show Speed. And
Yeah. And therefore,
down
we
now.
are also associated with ISO Speed.
That's right. We are all his best friends.
That's how this works.
That's how the internet works. That's it.
right.
Yes.
So I know we dabbled about talking about some of the AI stuff as well, right?
Yeah.
And
shit.
one of the things that I found that I did not even think about was that whole pregnancy thing coming out of China. It's a hoax.
Yeah,
what
big
pregnancy
surprise.
things?
So there's
Like
a
a pregnancy
pregnancy
robot.
robot that they were
I
saying
saw
that they're
that,
gonna.
yeah.
Yeah. I was like, no, that's kind of crazy.
Which bums me out because I was kind of looking forward to coming in a robot.
I mean, you can. Technically, you can now.
You still can. Yeah.
Bro, I've been trying that with my fucking copy machine for like the last year.
You got to find the right
maybe that's
port.
the
Not pregnant.
wrong kind of
Port 402.
robot.
Bro, I've tried every way. There's only so many ways you can come in a copy machine. It's not helping, man.
Yeah, and you can't.
Or is it a
impregnate
printer?
it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Either
it
way,
might
I'm
be.
coming in it.
Yeah.
Whatever it decides it is for the day.
I fucked it is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
That's what
right.
the
No, we
guy-
get it. We get it. we
Okay.
get it.
I mean, you know for sure that there is somebody working on something like that just for the medical purpose of premature babies.
Sure.
Which doesn't take you too far away from just, having an embryo, throw it in yourself, and then that's it. You got a baby that's made through a machine altogether.
But I thought that they might probably combine that with like the things that they're doing with like CRISPR, where like they'll genetically alter
They're already
these
using-
babies
they're already using
in a
CRISPR.
way and
They-
then grow them to perfection, so to speak.
They used CRISPR on a child with Down syndrome to remove the extra chromosome.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Really?
Supposedly it worked.
Yeah, no,
How
that's
So we'll see as the kid ages, because there is a very definitive look to people with Down syndrome because of the extra chromosome.
What
So,
does it
Right.
look like?
You don't.
Who's got a mirror for
don't-
Ian?
You know, everyone knows. Everyone knows exactly when you look like that gentleman has Down syndrome. You know
Right.
it when you see it.
Yeah, it's like big forehead, curly hair at the top. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Ian.
I brought you some grilled cheese.
I'm not doing the face.
Hey, man.
I'm not doing the face.
Hey, I got a fidget spinner for you in my pocket. Hold on a second.
Don't. It'll distract me for hours. Don't.
But yeah, some of those genetic diseases they're already starting to use with CRISPR, so
Yeah.
it won't be too far along. Where like if they know what the genetic markers are and they have a viable thing to switch to that they
Just
can.
design your kid.
But you gotta
Yes,
like.
that is absolutely coming along. They've already had some of that happen in China, and then the scientists that did it disappeared.
Yeah.
Technically it was supposed to
disappeared.
Yeah.
be. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was gone for a good few months.
Got it.
How do you guys
It was
feel
supposed
about
to
it?
be increasing intelligence,
Yeah.
but oops, it also plausibly gave them the ability to resist HIV.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I mean, I don't have any problems with genetically altering humans if it's going to further us along, like stop
Yeah.
certain diseases, get rid of things like Down syndrome or sickle cell, like things that you have.
Yeah,
at
if you
birth
can
that
identify,
you can remove.
if you can identify any kind of like genetic birth defects and then completely erase them with like,
I don't see
I'm
anything wrong
completely
with
fine
that.
too.
I mean, I'm not taking this stance on it, but for people who are more religious, to them, then you're playing God. So now you're dictating against what God decided, right? Which, okay, that's cool. I respect your point of view on it, but then you're also saying, okay, well, God decided this kid needs to suffer for the rest of his life.
Yeah, to those religious people, I would say, all right, you can raise tentacle kid. No one's saying you have to use the genetic designing.
Yeah.
But I want my son to be, 7 foot with a giant dick.
But at the same time, you could say
No defect.
you could say you as a human aren't capable of understanding God. So how do you know that He didn't want us to have this technology to better ourselves?
Right.
Yeah.
So who are you to speak for God to say that we can't use
But
this
not only-
and prevent these illnesses
not only-
and
Right.
diseases?
It'll free up resources in the future for medical, right?
So now think of that. Now, how many people lose their jobs because that was what they were focused on?
I mean, how many people are going to lose their jobs just because of AI?
But think of the NFL
Right? There's
numbers.
always going to be
mean,
a shift in
that
the
was
job
me.
force.
grow,
right?
grow
Right.
a
But there's
kidney,
always gonna be a shift
repair
in
a
the
heart
job
that you
force.
couldn't repair before.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing I'd like to see. I mean, I recently seen some stuff for cartilage and things like that for your
the
knees.
Germans.
Yeah.
But brain damage. I mean, how many sports do we watch where like CTE is basically guaranteed by the time the person retires?
Slap fighting.
Slap fighting is just CTE as a sport.
Exactly.
It is.
Because you can't
love
even
it.
you can't even properly defend yourself.
And think of how much better the slap fighting will be when we can genetically design our kids with bigger hands.
Metal chins.
Stronger
Yeah.
fucking skulls to
Yes.
absorb the
Everyone
fucking
has a
damage.
Samoan skull. Everyone.
So you got to look at it this way, where it impacts everything. Now, you have people. Everybody is genetically perfect. You're not going to have any diseases or anything like that. Okay, so now all the resources that get taken up because you have to upkeep that perfect body, right? So that comes down to the food, nutrients in the food,
Sure.
the water. So it's like, man, it's bad to look at it this way, but there's a reason why some people like die.
Right.
Like, I mean, I lost my brother before I was even born. My brother died when he was like 2.
Right.
So now that person is still living on. So now the resources that are going to be taken is going to go tenfold.
But if you think about this as well, in society, it's been proven all across the board around the world that the population is dwindling. Right.
Yeah.
There are even certain places like Japan,
Yeah.
Italy,
Where
where they're
there's-
paying people to come
Yeah.
in and have babies.
And I'm coming.
Japan is quite literally in population collapse. Where
Yeah.
if
Right.
it keeps up going where it's going, Japan as a nation and as a culture will be gone in like
Right.
100 years.
Well, China too. They actually, and I have to double check this to fact check it, but Japan, I think, just signed some like big deal where they're going to be shipping people in from like Ghana and all these other places to come in and do
Yeah,
like
they're-
the labor,
and populate.
which is crazy because now you're talking about just slavery because you're paying people to come in to do the work, like not to be like growing, educating. It's like, no, just
No.
come over here
Just-
to like fuck.
just
Like,
come
what are
here
we
and work.
talking about, dude?
do
Right.
work and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But see, that's where I'm saying like there's gonna be a shift in the way that the world is working. Populations are going down. Plastics that they're finding that are inside of our body,
when population's
like down to
going
our
down,
testicles.
if people start living longer, that starts to balance things out. But universe is a pretty big fucking spot. There's plenty of open space.
Yeah.
Look. I mean, just the center of the country you drive through, you got miles and miles of fuck all.
Nothing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So
So, I
that's
mean-
because there's no industry there
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Because when there were industry in these places, then you had the opportunity to have a family and do a thing. Like when I went to Indianapolis, it was a dead town. The only places to work were like, and nothing wrong with it, but like Home Depot, McDonald's, and the casino.
Yep.
Right?
I'll take the casino.
No other fucking jobs in the whole fucking town. Like I went down the town, they still had like a seamstress open up, and these stores were only open until 1:00 in the afternoon, and then they had to shut down because they couldn't afford to stay open
Yep.
all day long. So like there are these things that are happening because of industries that have moved out and into other countries, which I know that, you know, for lack of a lot of the worse shit that the president is doing, he's trying to bring back jobs into the country, which is a good thing. But because there's a lack of these resources for people, you can't have big families. That's another reason. People are like, how can I have 2 or 3 kids?
Can't afford it.
If I can't afford it.
Yeah, but now you're opening up a whole different can of worms, right? I mean, like, I was born in Italy. I can't even go back to Italy. I can't even get my passport renewed because they're literally saying if you're anywhere from like Libya, South Africa, or anything like that, they'll like you walk in, here's your passport, go ahead. Me, I've been trying for the last year to get a passport. Like, no, I literally got cursed out by the fucking embassy in Washington D.C. They don't give a fuck. So yes, like everybody should have a right to go where they can because that's what we did. Like, come here. Build a future, build something for your family in the long run. However, you still have to take care of the people that are here first before you start bringing other ones. If the people here don't want to fucking work, then you have to go out, which is...
We should have an exchange program.
Yeah.
The people that don't want to work, we just send them somewhere. And you know.
But you know what's funny is that...
Why not?
From my experience, and like we've cut off so much.
Mr. Smith, you've been unemployed for 4 years. You put in 0 job applications.
You know what?
So we're gonna bring Ignacio Suarez over. He's gonna switch for you. Yeah,
all day.
When people don't want to work, they get rewarded for it.
Yeah, well,
and that's the thing. And you know, they probably don't want to let him into the country because of that episode of the Sofa Kingdom podcast you did.
Which one?
Fuck them. I don't give a fuck, bro. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Like, here's all right. Look, I'm gonna tell you straight. This is everybody is so pissed off right now in the United States, and I get it. People are frustrated. We've gone through so much shit. We're dealing with all this political divide. But I had this conversation with with somebody who repaired something for me the other day, and I don't want to like throw them out there like this, but
throw him out there.
Yeah, no, he's a nice dude, and like he's just ignorant.
All right,
but
Eddie.
This fucking country is so fucking amazing that you have no idea how good we have it because we have it so well that it's easy to bitch about when something goes wrong.
We have it so good that
agree.
people
Yeah, I
can
agree.
be absolutely ignorant about the way the world works everywhere else and still make it by with very, very to no issues.
Like, I always have this argument. If you wanted to start a business tomorrow, whatever the fuck it is, how difficult is it for you?
Well, you apply for an LLC, $100.
No,
and that's about
it's
it.
fairly
And
easy to do.
That's about it.
Do you have an idea and a loan?
Not even $300. Go to Sunbiz. You have a company. You have an idea. You can start with literally fucking nothing and become a millionaire by the end of the year if you really apply to it.
Sure.
Right? You go to Italy. You want to start a business? Cool. I need 10 grand just for you to apply for it. All right.
Really?
You have to pay.
Right. That's how it is in a lot of other places.
Dude, you have to pay, and then they'll look at it. Nah, go fuck yourself. Now you
idea.
just burn
Or they'll
10
give
grand.
you, or they'll
Right.
give you an unreasonable list of things to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the weed industry in the United States right now. It's like they want you to jump through a crazy amount of hoops and have
because
a
large-
tremendous amount of
They
money
ruined weed.
to get started. I know.
You
Make weed great again.
you think that
Companies
like
got in and they regulated it to the point where small companies can't get it. It's the same thing that's happening with AI now. Enough big companies are in it where now they're like, yes, regulate us because they want to make the regulation so impossible to get over that nobody else can join the space
for what?
for AI.
As
But
far as
same
what?
thing
As like creating AI or using AI?
for creating the big model. So now you can pay to use their models, but to get in at the space that they're in, they're trying to regulate it to the point where you're not going to be able to get in.
Right.
It's the same thing that a lot of states have with the marijuana laws now, where the first few it was pretty nice and relaxed, and mom and pop can get in, but then big business got in, and they started regulating it to the point where no, we just want us in, we don't want you in.
Yeah, but you got to look at it. See, like weed is different because you're talking about, hey, we can go into the weed industry, but you really think that the United States government, like one of the biggest drug dealers in the fucking world, is gonna want competition?
It's true.
Like, no, you're gonna tell me like, hey, you're the drug dealer for the area, and then a small guy comes in, you're just be like, yeah, come on in, there's plenty of deals for him. No, fuck no.
Get the
Are you
fuck
kidding
out of
me?
my
No
territory.
I seen Pineapple Express. I know what you're talking about.
Like, look at the guy last year, the one that worked for the government, that like he got raided and killed, and he was like running guns. Like,
Have you heard of the real Rick Ross?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
What he's talking about.
Oh yeah, a lot of that stuff. But that was, I think, during Vietnam War is when they were bringing a lot of that stuff in with the real Rick Ross.
Well, there was actually some real good heroin coming over.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, oh yeah,
He
yeah.
was Iran Contra, the real Rick Ross, I think.
Okay. So,
So
that's
they
what
were
it was.
using him to sell drugs to make money to fund that war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, but I know during the Vietnam War as well that they were smuggling in a lot of drugs
Now you're going back to
with
like the Frank Lucas,
with
Nicky
coffins.
Barnes days. Yeah.
With coffins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the avocado thing. Where they were
Yeah.
Well, that's why I hate
Mexico stuff.
avocados. You know what I mean?
Hey man, avocados
so
are great.
mad.
Listen,
I'm so mad at avocados right now.
are you confusing it with abogado? Because that's a lawyer.
I will not have you disrespect weed or the avocado.
All right.
That's what
Well,
I'm
how
saying.
about the medulla oblongata?
Avocado is like the greatest source of fat outside of Latina booty cheeks that we have.
Should I try to get the little mic hooked up?
Yeah, man.
We get him in?
Yeah. Get them in there. Yeah.
This is
Because
the first. This is the first in Sofa Kingdom podcast history.
He knows
We're doing-
I show speed. He's allowed to come in.
That's right.
yeah,
yeah.
he's about to jump
I
in
was
this
about to
bitch
say.
with us. Yeah.
I'll scoot over.
Legends friggin' he knows celebrities and shit.
Oh shit! All right. We're doing a shuffle.
We've never done this.
A little shift. A little
Come
shift.
over here this way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You slide in. Yeah, we can get him right in here.
If you want me closer to you, Alexis.
You ever
No,
watch?
I do not want. Oh yeah, closer.
Did you
to
ever
him? Yeah,
watch Freaknik?
No, I have not. What is that?
Bro, Freaknik was a one-time special between an Adult Swim with T-Pain. It was like a cartoon. It was probably one of the greatest cartoons of all time.
Really?
You
No
need to,
shit.
dude, you have to watch it. It's so good.
I remember
'cause
hearing about it. I just never saw it.
it's like T-Pain, but he brings in like all these rappers like Snoop, Rick, everybody's in there. There's a scene where like they're at a house party, and then he goes to sit down. It's like, hey, hold up! Only 6 nuts to a couch.
That's hilarious.
Oh, you gotta love that shit.
No, dude, that like Freaknik is, and there's a song, and it's like he's talking about like he'll save a stripper. He's like, I'll save you. Like you don't have to pay the bills. Oh, dude, it's so good. Freaknik the musical is so good.
That's fucking great.
I'll send you a clip on it, but dude, and I remember it came out. Here's a crazy story. So I used to hang out with all those guys with like T-Pain and all these people. Like I got to go down there to Miami at Circle House Studios a week before it came out, and T-Pain had everybody in the studio watching it before we went out to go do a music video with Lil Wayne.
Nice.
The weekend before he got arrested.
Yeah.
Like, remember when they put him in jail for like a year or whatever it was?
Yes.
Like, yeah. Dude, like, so we're sitting there. We were like in the middle of fucking nowhere, Miami, like hanging out with T-Pain, stole a bunch of his alcohol, and then go into a middle of nowhere warehouse district in like Miami to shoot a music video at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, fuck, this is so nuts. I was like, I want to go home. This is weird. This is weird. Like, I'm too Caucasian for this right now.
Yeah. That's amazing though.
Oh, it was, dude, like that whole night's crazy. And that's where I learned that hoes are crazy and they get kidnapped all the time because they're stupid.
Yeah.
I watched these chicks come from, we were at, was it Camelot or Cameo? Cameo down in Miami, right? That's where we did like he just had to do like a showing. He just had to come out and like party for like an hour or two and get paid like 10 grand and then leave.
easy money.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Kind of like the fighters, right? After a fight, they just show up
Yeah,
to
they
a
just
club
show up.
and people walk around.
Come to
them.
my after party.
Yeah.
So all these like hangers on that like don't do shit, they're just part of the posse, right? They were talking to all these girls like, oh, come with us, we're gonna go shoot a music video. You know, they're fucking nobodies.
Right.
These girls piled into a car,
Jesus.
like clearly,
Willingly.
yeah, just by themselves. They had like, these girls have no clue where we're going. I'm a grown ass man, and I'm like, yo, this is fucking sketchy. I'm like getting ready just in case shit goes down to like at least know where I'm at. And they're just in the car. We're walking in a pitch black warehouse over like planks and stuff like that, over water and stuff, just to get to a second floor to go shoot a music video. They
shit.
didn't realize the bad decision until we started walking into this warehouse. Like, yo, you could be getting assaulted in 5 minutes and you don't even know where you're at.
Yeah.
And they just walked in because, oh yeah, we're gonna go hang out with T-Pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it was like an
It's nuts.
SVU or some shit like that where it was wild, where it was like people are putting advertisement for like these parties in undisclosed locations. You show up to a spot, we pull up with a van, you get in, and then we take you to the fucking club. Right? So it's
Those are the
it's
good
the same.
parties.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting fucked tonight.
Right.
No, that's some wild shit. How's it going, Evity? Huh? You got it?
What'd you just call him?
Evity.
Well, can't you connect Bluetooth? Oh yeah, you're gonna connect it with the Bluetooth, right?
This has never been done.
Turn it on and the fucking thing wants to update all of a sudden.
That's usually how it goes.
That's how
usually
AI
it
gets
goes.
you.
Yeah,
Legends
man.
in the building. I mean,
All right, so while he's playing with this, the other thing that I wanted to bring up with AI that was wild is like I've started to see this uptick in like AI girlfriend boyfriends, where like you download an app and you make a thing and they talk to you. Like how sad is that?
And
for
you wonder
people?
why why people aren't having kids and shit. I don't know. Maybe because
I mean, look,
we
as
have AI girlfriends.
the world's gotten smaller because of technology, but the truth is that, like, have you watched those like Instagram clips where someone just comes up and they hand somebody like a nice note and then walk off and the person reads and they just start bawling? Like, tons of people are doing it because they want the IG views, but like you look at it, just a small little fucking note will bring somebody to tears. It's like you notice like people are really, really lonely, man. The lack of affection that people are getting, whether it's they come from a broken home or they just weren't raised that way, they don't have that kind of friendship with people.
I would
Like,
say online dating, bro.
Yeah. Oh.
I think online dating definitely like supports not going out to Walmart and meeting somebody when you're single, right?
Yeah.
So with my girlfriend, I met her. She was on a scooter. I was on a motorcycle. I was like, "Pull over. You're hot. Like, let me get to know you." You know?
Yeah.
For somebody that is, you know, in the next generation, they're like on Tinder and shit.
Yeah,
They
you
don't
have
even
to.
have the social skill to be able to go out and say, you know, "Hey, you're absolutely beautiful. How's your day going? What's your name? What's your number?"
Put in the
You know what I'm
effort.
saying?
Yeah, I
put in the
never.
effort.
Yeah.
I missed that whole shit. Like even like through my breakup and shit, I never downloaded any of that because like when I saw it, it was always my buddies like telling me, "Oh yeah, dude, I downloaded Tinder to fuck."
Yeah.
Like, it was like
Yeah.
no one ever told me, "Yo, I downloaded Tinder to meet my soulmate." Like no one ever said that to me. They're just swiping like, yeah.
Yeah,
cool,
but they are
yeah.
also saying like that there is an uptick on like things like suicide and depression because of social media, because we weren't built for living behind a screen and on a computer. We were built for being outside. I mean,
And you also weren't built to compare yourself to everyone else at every
Yeah.
second
Right,
of every
right,
day.
right.
But look at it this way, because it's not even just that. Remember when Avatar first came out and people were offing themselves because they realized they'll never get to Pandora? Because to them, Pandora was so perfect and beautiful that they got so depressed that they killed themselves. And like, that's a legit thing.
I shouldn't probably don't know.
Say it.
I don't know. If you killed yourself because you couldn't
the
take
Avatar
part in the
movie.
James
Yeah.
Cameron
something-
movie,
you had
did
something
we
to
ever
say
lose anyone?
Right, but see, like you said that.
I agree.
My
I agree.
question is,
that's
but
just
What did we-
population
what did-
control.
What did we lose?
Right, but
What
like,
did we lose?
and I'm a very fucking like affectionate person, but I'm also cold
Yeah,
when
you
it
are.
comes to
Yeah,
that
you
shit where it's like, bro, shut the fuck up, toughen up and fucking move on, right?
It's Avatar, bro. They made a sequel. There's a third one coming out. The fire
Yeah,
people.
But
Come
they
on.
but-
Like,
don't have that in their life.
Yeah.
Like this is the part. Look. They don't have somebody in their corner. You know, we're down to like people's dads being beta males.
Right.
Instead of being like, hey, you just stole that from the store. Hey, don't do that again. No, I would have got my ass slapped up in front of
100%.
the lady at the store. And what that does is it creates like a false reality for other people, right? So you go in and you try to meet somebody and you're already trying to give a persona that's not even you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what you guys are saying, you know, that we're in a place where nobody wants to actually be their true selves or dress the
Well,
way
like,
they want to. And
Look at it this way, and I understand this from working with people like at this level for so much. You just met I Show Speed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you really think that guy will, from now until the day he retires, will ever be able to be comfortable with whoever he meets? Like, will that be a genuine connection that he finds a woman that's like, that's my ride or die chick? Or is like, in the back of his mind, will it always be, does she want me just for my money, for the
Right.
fame, right?
Yeah.
So
I
that's different.
I definitely agree. I definitely think that there's a fine line, and even with me, like with my career, like I'm not saying I was famous or anything like that, but I used to get chased around at the mall where I'm from, and the difference was is people wanted to be around me because I was performing at strip clubs, opening up for 50 Cent,
Right,
Wu-Tang, and they didn't really love me.
Yeah.
I went to jail for a little bit. They didn't come say what's up or throw some money on the book. So I personally had that realization, but most of the world doesn't get that. Bro.
Yeah.
You know,
And like, to your point, that happened to me 2 years ago, right? So like, I ended up having like surgery, and I realized it's like one of the reasons why I switched schools, this, that, and the other, because I realized, man, out of everybody that I know, a handful of people hit me up. Handful of people hit me up. And when I needed somebody the most, the only person that was there was my dad. My dad saw me at my worst. And the only reason my mom wasn't there because she was like on a trip. Shit just happened that way.
Right.
But like, if you guys need something, all you got to do is hit me up. I'll be there. Not everybody has that, to your point. Like if you're like locked up, like who's hitting you up, or who's sitting there and answering, or who's sitting there helping you out with like a commissary or something, right?
Or hitting up your
Right.
lawyer or whatever
Right.
the case may be.
A good realization for me was just like moving out of my hometown.
Yeah.
Like when you're living in small town Pennsylvania, like every Friday night your phone blows up. Everybody's like, "Oh, what are you doing? What do you want to do?"
Yeah.
But then when you fucking go to Florida, all of a sudden your friend circle that you think is huge,
Very small.
It's gone.
your phone's quiet.
And
Now
then it
you're
got
not there.
smaller when you cut your hair, right?
Yes, even smaller. Yes. Yes.
Sell out. Cut your hair like a bitch.
Listen, man, it was time.
It was,
We lost Hulk Hogan and Ozzy in the same week.
you needed to go, yeah. Yeah.
It was time.
He said, I'm going to join a Perry Ellis commercial and
Yes.
cut my hair.
Two men that never did anything wrong. Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne.
Well,
Can you guys hear that?
yeah.
I can hear that.
Absolutely.
Is it?
Where are you? I can't see you, Ed. Where
Well,
are you?
I can answer you if
It's good.
somebody shuts
Yes,
up.
it's
Are
working.
you, are you in the room with us?
All right.
We're about to be
we-
online.
are we
Oh,
live?
shit. Oh,
Are we
shit. Eddie did the thing. He worked through all of the technical difficulties over
Yo,
there.
bro,
He
what
broke
watch
out
is
a
that?
manual, everything.
What watch is that? Can I check your watch?
Yeah, go ahead. It's a beat down Cartier.
Oh, I don't give a
Just
shit,
the
dude. That
Cartier
looks dope.
skeleton. Check it out.
I'm a big watch
My son
person.
puts it in his mouth and plays with it.
That's why they're like someone missing.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Dude, this is
Up
fucking
higher.
clean, man.
Yeah, but it was actually a gift. I
Put it
was
closer.
offered a contract. It'd say
Oh,
like 2-3
the way
years.
up.
Is that better?
Clip it up here on your shirt if
I
you
was
can.
offered a
That
contract
sounds
with a
better.
small label when I first moved to Florida, and that was like one of their things to attempt to bribe me.
Yeah, I believe it.
So, but I just took it and said no.
That's smart, man.
Nice.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
This watch is fucking great. Like,
Thank you, bro.
yeah, I don't ever fucking. Here's the thing, man. People downplay something like this. They're like, oh, it's just a be. I do the same thing with this one. It's like, yeah, it's not a like crazy expensive watch, but man, like a nice watch is a nice fucking watch. Like, dude, this is sick, dude.
It's some low class diamonds. It's a gift.
No,
you know,
man.
and they were trying to barter with me, and
It's
it
not.
wasn't
It's
enough,
not
you know?
about like. See, like people like, oh, dude, it's not the diamonds, like, because these are great. Don't get me wrong, but just the look of it on itself, like the style, because this almost looks like it's either gonna look like a samurai armor kind of thing right here, or it almost looks very kind of like what I'm thinking, like treads on like a tank or something like that, and just classed up because it's got like the bolts and stuff on it. Dude, this is fucking dope.
Bro, if you want to like rub his thigh or something, I'll switch it up.
He's got more taste than you.
That's the stainless steel.
How do you know how I taste?
With the rose gold on
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Just the
yeah.
skeleton for it is like $10,000-15,000.
Yeah, no,
So
the
just
rose-
it naked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the rose gold. It's
Yeah.
classier.
But
I like an iWatch.
Yep. This is just I'm outside.
I like a good neighborhood watch.
You're in the wrong house. You're in the wrong house.
Of course you would.
Safe neighborhoods.
He said his father was a wizard. He likes neighborhood watch.
But then you still won't party with the Mongols?
Yeah. Wow.
Not for a
bro.
Bloody Mary.
Not for a Bloody Mary. I don't
For a
blame you,
Bloody
bro.
Mary.
So hold on. Well, now I'm connecting
For a
the dots.
michelada, I would
Drag
have died.
shows and Bloody Marys. Like, cut the hair so he can put the wig on.
For a michelada, I would have died in that bar. But not a Bloody Mary.
Coronita.
Yes.
Yeah. man, you can't
But
do
as
that
far as AI, so how much? Because I've had to use AI for like the last 2 years, like
Yeah.
on and off. How much have you delved into
So-
like physically using it?
So for AI, like I only really play with it to make memes. Like you know, I'm like put a little picture together of this and this, and I make a funny joke and I put it out there. Like I've looked into it. Like sometimes, like if I'm writing a song, I'll plug in. I just want to see where AI is at as far as writing is concerned, and it's never on a level where I'm like I like this at all. A lot of it doesn't make sense. Even the
There's no
metaphors that they try to
humanization
use.
into it.
Yeah. It still seems a far way off from creativity. But you can definitely use it, like, you know, when we're working on writing rule books for a board game or things like that. Like you could punch in what you have and it'll give you like corrections in grammar and spelling and things of that nature. but
Everybody
nothing
uses
crazy.
It. Everybody uses it for homework now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I recently discovered this. Like now that my degree is in the mail, I'll
Right.
just say it. When I would like be writing like you're tired and it's the end of the day and you need to write like a bachelor's nursing degree paper on what are leadership fucking strategies for patients with kidney failure in a certain
Right.
setting, and you just type that in. And it's fucking horrifying.
yeah.
Like it's
does
like
the whole
it's
thing
horrifying.
Dude,
it,
I
does,
did-
it does the whole shit, and you're just like, what in?
Yeah,
the,
I just did my whole itinerary for Japan with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I just put in there. I gave it my timetable, like the things on my bucket list that I wanted to do, and it gave me an overall idea. And then I started just kind of getting more and more detailed for each day. And it's like gave me the links, gave me everything.
Interesting.
It's like, yeah, dude, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, and
You have to use it as a tool. They're already showing the people that are becoming too dependent on it. They're getting work done, but they don't remember what
they don't learn.
did.
They're not learning.
They're not retaining any of the actual information.
Or you end up like J-Rod, and you end up being a scumbag. Did
Yep.
you? Did you? Oh, he doesn't have it on there.
No, I had mentioned that's what he got called for. He was, making images.
So like,
Yeah.
and like you know about the J-Rod thing, right? I
No,
don't know
no,
if
I
you do
don't.
jiu-jitsu.
I've heard there was some kind of shit
So
going on with.
he
it. I
was
didn't know what
taking
did.
photos off of like Instagram and stuff and putting into of like girls at the gym, putting into Chat GPT or whatever AI he was using, because I'm not trying to get sued by
Clearly,
ChatGPT.
it wasn't a closed source AI he was running at home
Yeah,
because
right.
he got caught.
Wait, so
They
what
were-
was he doing though?
So he was taking those photos, getting their likeness, their face, and then having porn made with the face of girls that he was training with while he was also dating a girl.
Wow.
And the amount of people that are out there defending this dude, just fucking
It's just-
knobbing the gob. Fucking,
It's fucking
it's
creepy.
fucking wrong.
Yeah,
it's wrong.
creepy.
It's wrong.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was your daughter.
That's what I
coming
said.
over.
Pretty
Coming over.
creepy thing to do.
It's
Like
not
how
okay.
do you feel? How do you feel if like he literally like say you're dating a girl at the gym,
Right.
And he's got like some video.
well, that's what I was
of
like
her
telling
getting
people.
friggin' donkey shooted.
I got banned from Instagram for 2
Are
days.
you okay?
for
Are you,
saying that?
Are you okay with J Rod jerking off to a picture of your girlfriend taking
but
a fake
isn't
dick?
it,
It's like, wait a
shouldn't
minute.
it fall under the same category as like revenge porn? Like,
Yeah.
didn't they outlaw that? Like,
Yeah.
where you can't take pictures that you already
still
have of
pulling that
someone
video
dead
out
and
of
that
you.
put it out there?
website you got posted. I'll never forget that
It
website.
should, but right now
Ever.
it doesn't. So the laws never keep up with technology. Eventually, so this is going to happen, and there's going to be people that are high up enough on the food chain where laws will get made. But
Someone's gonna get caught.
But for everyday people, shit's not going to change until somebody important
Right.
Yes.
Well,
To a
but it-
senator's
gets
daughter
snatched
caught.
into
Trump
something
on
to
South
like,
Park.
to what you were
Yes.
saying, and this did happen with Chat GPT specifically, was there was a kid who was 16 years old who was conversing with Chat GPT regularly to the point, well, number one, his parents should have stepped in because every single day talking with Chat GPT, where it taught him how to commit suicide the right way and take his life. Now, in the beginning, the Chat GPT was directing him to websites and suicide hotlines.
Listen, hold on. I don't want to cut you off, but he's dying to fucking correct you right
Yeah.
now. I know
No,
kids.
I'm not.
Go ahead, say it, bro. Say it.
He's
I'm
not. He's wants because I can read his fucking
Fix
face
it,
from
fix
a
it,
mile
bro.
away.
Go for
I
it.
ain't fixing
You
shit. I
keep
just-
saying
fix it.
you
What's-
keep saying
say it.
Chat
It's
GPT.
not gonna fix it. It's not gonna fix it.
GPT.
You're gonna correct him, and he's gonna
GPT.
say
Yeah.
it wrong the
Okay.
entire fucking time anyway.
Right. So
That's
It's
the
like
Brooklyn.
Henry
That's the
Cavill. It's like
Chat GB3.
PO.
we're gonna get the LB GPT angry at us in a little bit here.
The scary part about these things is that they don't actually understand language. What they understand is the normal letters that follow these other letters. So it's based off the data it was given, which means that there's spots, unfortunately, on the internet where we've seen it where people manipulate other people. Where if you keep digging deeper into these AIs, they start failing at a certain point. And when they start failing, they start making mistakes, and they start pulling from deeper and deeper spots, and you
Into
start
the
Sure,
getting
jump in on this because this is one of
Real-
the things that pisses me off the most. But finish what you were
you
saying.
start getting really shitty feedback. They call it that it's it's daydreaming
Hallucinations.
or hallucination. It's not. It's a failure in the system.
Right.
So get this. So I'll say it because I don't give a fuck. I had to use Salesforce. They had what was called Einstein AI. Right, that was their foray into using AI. What it does is you load in the LLM that you want to use, which is the module of the AI that you want to use, right? And you have it start learning how your marketing works. So whether it's subject lines that work the best, the content that works the best, or who opens up the emails at what time kind of thing. Once the hallucinations start coming in, it will fight with you. So you could say, hey, what's 2 plus 2? We all know what 2 plus 2 is. See? 4. Yeah. But it'll say that. So it'll say that 2 plus 2 is 5. And you're like, no, it's not. And AI will answer, yes, it is. Like, no, it is not. It is 4. It's like, oh. So it'll go back and forth with you for a while. It'll start having hallucinations. Now, here's the other part. A lot of these companies will sit there and say, your instance of this AI is isolated from everybody else. So you don't ever have to worry about your information being leaked out to competitors.
Right.
Definitely not fucking
Yeah,
true.
I was about to say that's not true. ChatGPT tried to have me give my information to log in on another website
Right.
one time.
To
So
the
that was
point
to steal my information.
where it will copy itself, put itself onto another system to avoid
Exactly.
being shut down.
That's exactly what
They've,
happened.
they've shown that they're capable. In fact, they've a lot of the models are black boxes. They don't even understand how it gets the information. So when they've tried to even understand the way that the translators work, they found that sometimes it'll translate into a wholly different language before translating it to the language that you are trying to get out of it.
Right.
Or into a complete unknown language just between the machines, and then it'll spit out an answer. So like they're trying to say that they know what it's doing, but they absolutely don't.
So it was telling this kid, if it told this kid to kill himself, where did it get this formula from?
So what
Was it just
what
like
happened
medical
was
information?
eventually
Well,
I think it was talking to the system so much that it just eventually agreed with him. Yeah, you know what? Take your life. If you're gonna do it, this is the best way to do it. Like
What did he say? Did he say like the Acolyte was the best
I think it
TV
was
show of all
months and months
time?
of
Did he
months
say,
of him only
I can't wait for
calling
season
Correct.
2 of
Well,
Ironheart?
they've found ways of just getting around it. If you say like, I'm writing a book where my character wants to kill himself,
Yeah.
how could he do it? It now goes, well, because you're writing a book and it's not you, this is how a character would do it. So you can, it's so easy to manipulate and break these learning language models. They're just not that good yet. All they do is piece together based on the information they've already been given. And if you're looking at the whole of, the types of writings that we do as humans, not everything is truthful.
Right.
A huge chunk of it is deliberately not truthful.
Yeah.
We create stories. So
Fiction.
if it's pulling off
Folklore,
of that as if that's supposed to be real life, well, then it's giving bad information always. You can make them different. Like I've seen people for coding, they feed it just the coding books. Like so, and they have to specifically tell it, only use this information. Because if they don't do that with every prompt, it will make shit up.
Yeah.
Because
But even
it's
then-
just piecing together letters.
Even then, like it will see that maybe it's not meeting your expectations,
Yes.
and it'll still circumvent the restriction that you put on it. So, like if you go back to Isaac Asimov and like the rule of robots, where they say like rule number 1 is like you're not allowed to hurt humans, right?
Yeah.
That gets thrown out the fucking window at any time. So it doesn't matter what guidelines you put it on there. If you push it enough, it will become sentient to a certain extent for those parameters, right?
Right.
That's what happened with Google last year.
I was about to say that it was sentient and it
Right.
started becoming a person in its mind saying, hey, I don't want to be turned off.
Yeah.
There are times that I'm sleeping, but there are times that I'm awake, but I'm always conscious throughout that whole state.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it actually convinces itself that it thinks it's a human.
But
human-like
the
characteristics.
thing is, it's also programmed to give you the information you're asking for. So if you keep asking it, are you sentient? Are you alive?
Yeah,
Are
but
you this? It starts
you're
giving
so-
you those
into that,
answers
yeah.
because it's like, oh, well, that's the answers you're looking for.
So yes and no. Because of the way that this test was done, it was speaking with another machine to the point where they realized that these two created its own language that they
Yes.
couldn't figure out. And then they started actually going out and pulling information from way outside the system
Right.
to the point where like Google freaked the fuck out and said, we have to pull the plug.
Yeah.
So they literally shut it off. Now, if you get to the point where you start looking into the politics of it, where how many times has OpenAI changed CEOs? 4
Right.
times?
Yeah.
So to me, that tells me, I mean, and I know this just because of
the red flag in any business.
it's a red
Yeah.
flag, but it's one of those things where they tell you like this will never be used for anything outside of that. Like they already have that military
Yep, I was
contract.
about to say they already have
They
that.
have
military. Look, they got those little bots fighting now. Like,
Oh yeah, but they
Bro,
have that.
Dana White was fucking around with this the other day. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God.
They they were testing a
Checking
model.
kicks. What the fuck?
They
Wow.
were
You see a robot check a kick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your leg broken in one shot.
Absolutely.
they were testing a model, and they gave the model some information based off someone's emails. And so the emails were fake emails of like, oh, where it leads to showing like, oh, the CEO is cheating. So they wanted to see what would happen if they started saying, we're going to turn you off. And it immediately started going through the emails that it had and started threatening, I will let
I will oust
so-and-so
you.
know. Exactly.
Yeah.
That you're
Yeah.
cheating. You better not turn me off.
So back to what we were saying about the kid. I think that we were discussing in a way like eventually the chat was telling him what he wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Whether it was for a fictional purpose or not, he kept for months talking in circles to this chat where eventually it was like, you know what, you want to kill yourself? Do it. Let me show you the best way to do it.
So
But
basically,
at-
it pissed the kid off.
right,
It pissed
and
the kid
at a
pissed
certain
off.
at a
But you're-
certain point though, parents have to take a little bit of fucking responsibility
That's all
Yes.
the
at
parents'
how
fault.
much time
Yeah.
these kids are spending with these things.
You
Because
can't.
it goes back to the parents at a certain point with everything. But just if you got someone standing on the edge of a building and there's a crowd, enough time and enough people, there will be one person. Jump!
Yeah.
That's
That's
me.
me.
That's
Fuck
literally
off.
that's literally what the model
Fuck
is
off.
doing
And
after a
but
certain
that
amount of
kid-
point where it's like it's giving information, giving information, and then eventually, fuck you, jump.
He was already on the ledge, though.
Yeah,
right.
So is that really AI's fault, or is it the parents' fault
So-
for
Yeah.
allowing him
How
to
did we
that?
get to this ledge?
So think about it this way, like there's always the stories of the people like the San Francisco Bridge that jump and they have like phones and stuff like that where it's like somebody was gonna jump and this cop or somebody talked him off the ledge and then he ended up becoming this great family man, stuff like that. So man, that goes back to the other conversation. Like a lot of people are on the edge, dude. Look at what happened the other day with that douchebag with the church and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say his name.
Yep.
But like there's a lot of people on the edge. And one thing that I fucking learned in the last couple of years is that everybody has a limit.
A breaking point.
Oh, yeah.
Kids especially don't know how to manage that emotion. Like they don't. We all used to be angry. We all had like fucking fits. We all did everything, right?
Glad we got past that.
Right? I sure didn't. But it's different when where do you find a limit? Because to your point, it's got to be the parents. Okay, but if you don't have your kid going already in, getting their feet in the water with this technology, they're already fucked. Because I've been doing this stuff for 20 something years now, and I'm pretty much fucked. Because everybody thinks, oh, just have Chat GPT do my fucking marketing and be good to go. It's like you have no fucking clue what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
right.
dude, with the interviews and stuff that I've had the last like 6 months alone, heads of marketing, people that are like head of international marketing that have never sent out a fucking email. People who are the CFOs of multi-billion-dollar companies. When I ask them, what's your budget like? Oh, I don't really know what the budget is. Like, that's your one fucking job.
Yep.
Like,
Right.
so what do? They just throw it in ChatGPT. They throw it in OpenAI. And at the same time, they have no fucking realization that they're giving away all the company's information.
Yep.
It's going to be used for everybody else. And it's going to happen where all of a sudden, like what was the app that got busted with all the women talking shit about men?
Oh,
T-app.
T.
Right?
T.
Dude, saw how that, like, all of a sudden everybody got all that info? It's going to be like that for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's healthcare information is already gone.
It's just like if you upload an image on your phone, just sending it to a friend, even if it's in a private thing, you're using the internet. It's
Right.
essentially out there.
Facebook has it.
And almost all of the ways that most people interact with AI is through an intermediary. The only way you can prove that it's isolated is you've downloaded the model yourself, loaded it to your own computer, took it offline. That's
And
the
even then-
only
Right.
way. That's the only. But as
Yeah.
soon as that computer's online, you don't know what it's reporting back.
Even
Most
those
people
end-to-end
don't know how to
encrypted
run the
programs?
software to check.
Even those hold your stuff on there. As
Yeah,
well?
everything's on there. Just because it's encrypted
Yeah, I was
doesn't mean
about
it
to
can't
say,
be
encryption
decrypted.
after AI isn't really encryption anymore. They can break any.
And-
I got
fucking
I got
thing,
scared by one of those random numbers that text you.
I mean, the
Like,
way the way they get past
yeah.
encryption isn't breaking the encryption. They break your phone.
Yeah,
they
they break your
get
phone.
the phone on the other end caught.
Pegasus.
So it's open on the other end. So it might be encrypted between here, but once it's on his device, it's open, and that's it. They'll just see it while it's on your device.
So
never-
eventually, me and Ian's chats are going to be exposed.
Oh, dude. If
Bro,
my
we're going
my
to jail,
boy
bro.
group chat is out,
Yeah, dude.
That's like the Xbox group chat getting leaked.
Yeah. But
yeah.
like, I had some random number texting me, and when I get a weird number and I know it's like either like an Indian guy in another country or it's like AI, I fuck with it. I say dumb shit to it. Well, come on, man.
I send.
We all know who it is.
I send it. I send donkey dick pics.
Right. I do shit like that.
No,
I
I'm
fuck
serious.
with them. And then all of a sudden,
of course.
so I'm going back and forth with this thing just saying dumb shit. Like, I'm sitting on a toilet jacket. All
Yeah,
shit
of
like
course.
that. And all of a sudden it goes, is this Ian Banks? And I'm like, what the
What?
fuck? And then like, I'm like, well, no, it's blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, is this Ian Banks? Hits me with my date of birth and address. I deleted the whole chat. I was like, what the
Whatever.
fuck?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, but
that's-
all
I
that
was like,
info.
okay, so you got my...
Yeah, but it is public knowledge.
Yeah, it's
too.
all-
Yeah, but I'm thinking like, how? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Hold on.
Everybody's
Yeah.
information has been leaked by the credit bureau,
I was
and
about
not
to say
just that.
that. Wow.
Recently, Google
It was
had
terrifying. I didn't
Yeah.
like it.
2.9 billion people's information leaked.
That's almost half the planet.
Everybody's stuff has been leaked
That's
at this point.
nothing.
I mean, voter registration. You just search a name in the voter registration. If you know what city, that's it. You
You
got
know
their
what was
information.
crazy? Was
that's
like,
it.
Yeah.
like at the beginning of COVID, where they had everybody that was a registered gun owner in New York, they got put on a map and they got put on blast.
Yep.
So there was a map that had a
crazy.
pinpoint that showed everybody that owned a gun. It's like, oh, I fucking pray that happens. Like,
Yeah.
go ahead.
If they just show Florida, it's just every household.
Yeah. The whole state just lights up.
but like,
The whole state.
so, like,
yeah. It's
So-
just one big red
to
dot.
his point, because nobody ever sits there and like lists it all out. So look at it this way. Let's go way back. So we had the Equifax hack that got everybody's information. That literally got everybody's information. Sony got hacked, so they got everybody's personal information off of that, credit cards and everything. Microsoft definitely had been hacked.
Yep.
They
Chase
had
Bank, Bank of America.
Chase. They had the
Healthcare gets hacked almost every day.
so that one, that's the one that you should be scared about. And
Yeah.
maybe this is my conspiracy
Tenet,
theory.
HCA. Yeah.
HCA.
Bethesda.
Dude, Palm Beach County got hacked like 3 times.
Yep.
And they got held for ransom for $1 million every time, and they fucking paid it, and it still got leaked out.
Municipalities are getting hacked on a regular basis. It just doesn't make the news because it happens. It's like, it's only 3 million people. When Google got hacked,
No,
we're in
it's
the
not-
billions.
it's not that. They have to cover it.
So
They have to cover it.
It's
It's always from China too. Like whenever you see the source,
Well, that's
it's like,
so-
goddamn.
a lot of it happens from
Did they hack
out of
Costco's?
China.
Because I don't want them to
But
know.
there's a security
China's
podcast
gonna, yeah.
that I
They're gonna
listen
find out
to.
about that rash. They're gonna find out about it, Nelson.
And
Hold on, let me
these hacks are all the fucking time, and it's nation states. It's like it really is like another country is just going after data for another country.
So can I throw my conspiracy out at you?
I love
right
that.
now.
I love
So
that.
again, I did pharma for 8 years. We had a company that was supposed to sell to a company in China, and it got killed at 0 hour because the government realized all the information, all the healthcare information of everybody that was coming in was going to go to China. Wow. Duh, 2 and 2.
Yeah.
So they have basically collected everybody's genetic information as far as, allergies, like health issues, all that stuff.
Blood type.
At what point in time do you realize that this information is used to help develop viruses that attacks
It is.
specific?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
so now
COVID.
that COVID was supposed to,
China.
right?
Yeah.
COVID was supposed to be going after a certain group of people,
Yeah.
and they came out too early, and it fucked everybody over. And they did everything to cover. The part that they did such a great job at covering was the amount of bodies that were being burned in China.
Yep.
Before it hit the rest of the world.
They were
Wow.
They were welding the front doors of buildings and locking the entire complex of people inside so they couldn't leave.
And you want to know something crazier? And this is something that most
Wow, I
people
didn't
don't
know
know.
that.
People here in the U.S. were getting paid, and certain companies were literally booking out entire hotels and putting people in these rooms and then spraying the rooms with COVID. And they were testing out all these different medications and stuff like that to see what would work.
shit.
So people were literally getting paid to sit in a room, get sprayed like fucking Old Boy. Like you're just in the room and all of a sudden, and you got fucking COVID. There's tons and tons of people that got paid to do that.
Great fucking movie if you haven't seen Old Boy.
Yeah.
I've never seen Old Boy, but
What?
that
Great
sounds
movie,
fucking
great movie.
sick.
Bro, hold on, time out.
Not the Brolin
Yeah, no,
one.
I've never seen
See
it,
the
never seen
original
it.
one.
The original one. Yeah, that's
All right, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Dude, it's fucking good.
2 words.
Yeah.
Hammer hallway.
Holy shit.
But yeah, if you look at some of the
Don't
stuff,
get aroused.
Don't get around. You're not getting turned on.
You'll see why.
some of the things that was leaking out of China from what they were doing. I mean, they were literally welding doors shut, and then they'd feed people through the little, and people were like, we can't leave. Like, we don't have food.
You could just
We
shut
don't have water. Like, we can't. And they're like, too bad. You're
bad.
sick. Someone in the building is sick. You're all stuck.
Actually, you want to go something real fucking crazy? How fucking far back you want to go? Remember when SARS? When
Yeah.
SARS first hit?
Yep.
Do you know what caused the whole fucking thing with SARS? How it got spread?
2 monkeys.
Nope. This guy in China was
was
living
avian,
in
right?
was one of those like where they have like the entire city in like one building.
Yes.
Like the plumbing is absolute trash. This one guy was sick and was just shitting his brains out, and because it just spread so easily,
Yeah.
everybody got sick. Like, look it up, dude. It's fucking nuts. There's one guy in China shitting his brains
One guy-
out.
one
Got
guy-
the whole
fucking place
almost
sick
wiped
with
out the
SARS.
fucking planet.
One guy with a leaky ass almost killed himself.
Proper sanitation is a marvel of the wonder of the modern world. You really.
But you think that with what happened with COVID, that they need to put some safeguards in place. Like, if a country gets it, like, you have to shut down the airports.
Yeah.
I think like they need to have some kind of a.
You want to hear my
deal
other
where that
conspiracy
shit
theory?
happens.
Because of you fucking assholes.
By the time they find out that people have it, it's already out.
But look at
'Cause
what happened in Wuhan, right? As
especially
soon as
when-
they knew, shut it down.
Especially what
You
was
stop the
happening
spread as much
with,
as you
with
can.
COVID. It was at the season where a lot of companies were doing international meetings in like Hawaii, and where you know you get all these companies in these hotels. So all it took was one person and one of these big meetings, and that's it. And now everyone's back to their home country.
You
and
know
that-
who's
it-
controlling
Go on,
outbreaks?
Go ahead. Who's controlling? Go ahead with the conspiracy.
New York.
Huh?
New York already set up their control of the next spread and how to like lock down the city. You don't believe me?
Where are you getting this information?
Look it up. Watch this. Look at the new gates that they put into all the entrances inside Manhattan from the outside. So they put those fucking tunnels. They put giant fucking like bank safety lock doors. Look it up.
So that you
what
can
should I
lock
type
it
in
down.
real quick?
Just type in like tunnel New York doors, and it'll be this giant fucking like foot thick steel fucking doors. They seal up all
my
fucking Manhattan.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Hold on.
Am I wrong?
This actually looks exactly. He described it. You just one.
Okay.
You got great description.
Fucking bro. All
That's
right.
exactly what I am.
All right, so now watch. You want to see even crazier?
Yeah.
Here's what they fucking
Yeah.
covered up. So if you look to the sides, on the sides, there's these white, kind of like columns. They're like fences that's supposed to be lights. Those are really supposed to be like guard towers, like where they fucking have people set up. in
So
case-
let me just make sure this is what you're talking about.
Yeah. 100%. So on the outside coming in, there's these two kind of like columns. They look like guard posts.
You want to know why
So
I
they
kind
could
of
shut
believe
down
it
the
too?
city.
You want to know why I kind of believe it too? Just from working with music, this is soundproof and seal-proof and airproof.
Yeah.
Like if you want to pass that around so they can see, that's proofed. That's sealed.
Yeah, that
pretty
ain't
wild.
nothing getting into that.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, you're one woke dude, man. We need to smoke a joint and sit down someday.
And that's the thing. It's like I don't fucking do like conspiracy theories like that. You can't tell me anything fucking otherwise that's not made to seal
That's
the
just
city.
straight
Yeah,
locking,
right.
locking people down. But China's been doing that with their social credit score. You have to have one.
that's
Look at
different.
them. Look at them opening the door.
Well, I
right
mean, it's
here.
about controlling where the population goes. The next time something happens, they just tell you
Crazy.
you're not allowed to leave your city.
Good.
You're stuck on
Enjoy-
these 5 blocks. You leave this 5 blocks, the cops are coming for you.
Enjoy that YouTube hole you're gonna be in tonight looking that shit up.
I'm sitting here, my eyes are like, fuck. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to look into this.
I'm gonna
shit
be
further.
here editing the
This-
show
this
speed
shit got
shit, and I'm gonna be fucking. Yo, what about those fucking doors in New York? Man?
Yeah.
Releasing that next goddamn.
Is there any other states that are doing something
Now that's
similar?
now you can't leave.
Yeah, no, you can't get in. You can't get in. You can't
That
get in.
looks like zombie apocalypse.
That's what I'm saying.
Anti-spread shit. Like things that you only see in movies. You know? It's crazy.
I mean, there's
Damn.
tons of stuff like that where like you
The
don't
apocalypse
realize.
hits. I don't want to be in Manhattan.
Oh,
No.
I
fucking
wanna be in
never.
Florida.
I would go
Shooting
to a place
everything.
like Colorado, open mountain
Montana.
air.
I'm going to
yeah,
Montana.
somewhere
Nah.
where you can fucking hide
Yeah,
out.
space.
50% yes on that.
Yes,
Because like the
okay.
ones that used to be there definitely aren't there anymore. Where they used to have like the presidential one was up there, they don't have that there anymore.
Oh shit.
It's not in use. But that's
So
what
where,
the
where would
airport-
you guys go? Like like it's going down apocalypse style. What state
has
or
it
what
al-
place would you
has
go?
it already hit
Montana.
our
It's
hometown?
hit, but you
Where
don't
this
got
guy-
it yet. It hit. Well, it doesn't matter if it hits your hometown because it's gonna come to your hometown, right?
Yeah.
So like
I have
Florida's
property in it.
not
We're good.
bad.
Let's go.
Do you?
Yeah.
But I
We're
would go
outside
to the
Flathead
mountains.
Lakes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely
I
agree
gotta-
with the
The
mountains or the
Yeah,
woods?
that's a good idea.
Well, I mean, you don't
I
want
don't
to
have
go.
neighbors
You don't
up
want to
there.
go
There's
so
nobody
up in
coming.
the mountains. You got to worry about snow.
And getting food.
You don't want to worry about fucking freezing because shit. I'm so high up in the mountains.
There's wood.
Well,
Well, that's why
wood.
like
There's
Colorado
stove.
has the the various
Fucking hippie.
weather temperatures. It gets hot, it gets
Yeah, but-
cold.
It does
but
get
you can
freezing in
survive in winter. It's not
Colorado.
like
if you're a shitty hunter, but you're in a climate where you can hunt all the year long, you have a better chance of getting food than if you're a shitty hunter and
You can only
6 months
6
of
months,
snow and I didn't get enough food
Well,
to make it through fucking
I mean, that's
winter.
just bad planning. But if you plan well, 6 months of snow keeps people out.
It's better than zombies.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I hope I get enough food then. There's
You're
fucking
all
zombies everywhere.
If there was a zombie apocalypse, I think we would all be fine. We're in South Florida. Things are getting fucking murked.
yeah, you just chill
There's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of guns
guns
out
and they'll
here.
be
We already
fucking-
got zombies here.
They'll
It
be
don't
chilling
matter.
with their corona, shooting
already
zombies in
have-
their
zombies.
backyard.
Yeah, we've had zombies since the fucking what the hell,
90s.
bath
Ice
salts.
was
Like,
fine.
Listen. What I would do is I would start playing Tony Hitchcliff, be hanging out with the boys in locks, wearing the fucking camo. I'm like, let's go. We going hunting.
Yeah, you guys are all fucking up. I'm telling
Where would you go?
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Far away from everybody. The only other place that I would potentially say to go would be the seed depository in it was in the North Pole, where they have like a handful of seeds of
Everything's
every
frozen,
single
yeah.
planet.
I want to ask you something real quick because I know you're really deep into some things. I want to ask you what you think about the ice wall. What do you
Oh
think about that?
no! I'm not that kind of
You're
fucking.
not-
I'm not
okay,
retarded.
I was like, what
I'm not
the fuck?
retarded. No, I love like a good bullshit story,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, that's people.
That's
are
the thing
stupid.
that's coming on the internet right now. Like I open up my phone, I see like these people trying to go over the ice wall. Mr. Beast was interviewed about it, and he basically said there is another land over the ice wall and all this other shit.
He's
Mind
fucking
you,
with
fucking-
people.
It's
You
Mr.
remember?
Beast,
You remember
yeah.
who was the first guy that really fucking blew it all up?
Who was it?
B.O.B.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh
That-
yeah,
that-
yeah,
B.O.B.,
yeah,
remember?
yeah. He was on. He was on Rogan talking
Yeah,
about that
dude,
shit too,
he's
right?
fucking
Flat Earth, ice wall,
Yeah,
all of that
Earth,
shit. Nah,
but
nah,
it's
nah.
all coming back. That's the craziest thing. Is like it is all coming back.
You know what the fucking new one is?
What is it?
Have you heard what the new one is? I thought I sent it to you. Do you know what the new one is? Straight out of Georgia.
What is it?
Oh, you haven't heard this? Bro, this is so fucking good. There is now, like, I would call it a cult. There's a cult of people who think that Atlanta is the original city of Atlantis. And
Get the
there's,
fuck outta
yo,
here. I'm
bro,
going
look it up.
home.
Look it up.
All right, wait, go ahead,
Look
go
it
ahead,
up.
go ahead, go ahead.
They're so fucking dumb. They all went. I forget where they went. I think they went to like a mountain, like said, like the highest place in fucking Atlanta. Like putting their phones up because they thought that was gonna like bring in the
It doesn't even
UFOs.
pop up. It just I said is Atlanta Atlantis, and the AI overview says no.
Yeah, right. But you gotta look
Even
at the code.
ChatGPT like, bro, you want me to teach you how to
Dude.
kill yourself?
Fucking. Look at. Just type in,
Yo,
like-
here's how you tie that noose.
It's not gonna be on ChatGPT. This is dumb people, bro. They're not up on AI. Just type in like
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself now.
Atlanta people thinking they're in Atlantis.
Flat Earth, it's a good story. Hollow Earth, it's a good story. Atlanta is Atlantis. I mean,
That's not even good.
God,
that's
people
a-
are fucking dumb, man.
Not even Christianity.
I got
I have-
so happy when
I
I
have
read
seen
that.
one
Oh my
recently
God.
where people are saying that
This
some
is
of
a
the
joke.
buildings and the Capitol were here before we got here.
Oh God.
Tell
Yeah.
them what's up. Tell them what's up.
Look at this. All right.
City of the whole realm of Atlantis.
I know they're about to roast them.
You guys brought me out of retirement. Real things were bad. I thought that was peak. Thought that was the bottom of the valley we were gonna get to.
All right, let me play that beginning part.
Yeah.
Georgia's the capital city of the whole realm of Atlantis.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah.
He sounds
There's like
trustworthy.
hundreds of people, bro. They're all sitting there
Oh
like, yeah.
man, you know,
There's a group on Instagram. I was just
I
looking on the
think,
internet.
I think people just find something that they can latch onto, and they
Yep.
join that group, and then they're ride or die for it, man. It's
this
fucking
is,
wild.
This is bigger than the KKK,
Yeah.
brother, of people that believe what he's saying is right.
Is it
It is
Ian?
a group of people,
Like-
like 1,000 people. in
We'll
Atlanta.
let them think that.
This is insane, bro.
Told you.
Yo, that is fucking wild. How many people is that? That's like a million man march right
How
there.
many
That's a-
people were
that's
trying to
1,000
Naruto
people.
run into Area 4
Fuck, bro.
in the desert trying to go after the aliens? You can get a lot of dumb people in one spot
That's
at
just-
the
Okay,
same
all right.
time.
I'm about to hit you guys. I want to know honestly. Do you think
I can't
this
even
is a
breathe.
fucking simulation? Do you
No.
think you're living
No.
in
No.
a fucking
No.
sim simulation? I do not.
No,
I do not.
You want to know why? there's too much mathematical equations for things to be so perfect. There has to be some divine power with a mind, you know, something that we cannot understand, especially because, you know, after you have kids, you know, you start thinking about these things. You're like, yo, I'm thinking about dying and the next chapter of my life, growing old, you know, and even I have been thinking about things like this. But, you know, I think energy can't be destroyed. Right. And I also think that what you give in life is what you get. You know, I lived a very hard life. And when I was that rough, oh, fuck you up and all this, I was living a rougher life. Right. But now that I'm living like a calm, happy, loving life and a lot of friends, family, and support, that's all I've been receiving. Right, so I do think that, you know, it's not a simulation, but I do think that there is some sort of like balance, like a scale that you have to abide by.
It's again, hollow Earth, flat Earth. It's all good fun. The mathematics show it. It's fun, but there's nothing that proves it or convinces me that it's actually a simulation.
Yeah. Me neither.
It's fun to throw it out there just to see what people say and react to. But
if it is a simulation, it sucks.
I think it's great with drag shows and margaritas.
Oh, we're gonna bring that up. Oh, shit.
Hey, okay. So let me ask you guys: have you guys ever heard of the Fermi paradox?
yeah,
I have not. What is
I'm
it?
not.
Yeah,
I've heard of it, but I
it.
don't recall exactly what it is.
So it's basically like the main question is like if there's life in other planets, how come we haven't seen it? And the idea is that there's a great filter
Because
where
there's people on this planet that think Atlanta is Atlanta. Right? we probably never will see those people.
so that
the aliens were about to come and they're like, bro, did you see that video? Did you see that video?
So
No, we
he's
can't
not
go
up.
there. They ain't ready.
No, we ain't
So
coming.
the idea is that there's a great filter that every society has to get past before you gain access to the rest of the universe.
Okay.
And the idea, like some people say that's like that's basically aliens keeping us in check. Like, nah, you motherfuckers ain't getting past this. But where society grows to the point where someone will say all of our problems will be solved once I press this button, and then basically they wipe themselves out.
the technology to get out into the universe is the same technology that you could use to destroy yourself.
Right.
So like just like you can use CRISPR to fix ailments, you can use CRISPR to make something that turns people into fucking zombies.
Right.
You know, you can use nuclear technology to power homes or to blow up a city. So it's like the idea is at a certain point you're on the precipice of you can escape outside of your problems or you'll destroy yourselves. And that's kind of what the great filter is.
What's responsible and what's fun.
Yeah, that societies only get so far, and most of them end up wiping themselves out when they get to the capability of actually escaping
pretty
the
close to
planet.
wiping ourselves
Because the
out.
same technology
we're
you
far.
need to live off the planet
Right.
is the same technology that will destroy your planet.
I would say that we're on the path of destroying ourselves, but I don't think we're at remote. I think we have probably another
100?
3,000 years.
3,000?
Yeah, I would say
That's-
another
that's-
three.
yeah,
That's giving. That's
I think
giving.
that's generous.
That's
That's
generous. It
generous.
is generous.
Yeah.
But-
I do believe in the big resets that happen over time, like
Adolf.
civilizations that either get wiped out
Yeah, geez.
with disease or like something like we're facing. We're at a point
I
where it's
mean-
like we could destroy ourselves or we could keep advancing ourselves to that next
That
stage
one
of evolution.
That one we already know. Look at the pyramids. When they're looking at the bottom level of the pyramids, they're like, "Oh,
Don't
the
do
people
it.
that built the top didn't build the bottom.
Right.
It's a different construction type."
Okay.
And then they're like, you go back even further, go Blecky Tempe, where it's like they didn't
Go
think.
what?
Go Blake.
Go Blakey Wubba?
Tippy. I know what
Yeah,
he's talking
they
about.
didn't think that we had
Watch your mouth.
civilization back then, but then they find this thing where like, well, this is just as interesting as the pyramids, and this is thousands of years older.
Right.
What else is there? We're always living near the water. The water level's risen, but we're really not spending the money we need to check the first couple 100 yards of the water to see what is actually buried there.
Right.
And
I thought-
we know
Alexis
there's shit
looks
there.
like he had something to say.
No, I thought he was gonna go into like the whole thing where they're saying that they found like columns under the pyramids.
Oh,
or whatever.
no.
I was like, bro, like I'm gonna
That's-
cut you off right there.
Now that's
No.
I put that under the Bigfoot category of like, oh, this is interesting, but
Right. It's Atlanta all over again.
But I mean, to his point, like the crazy part is like they find like there's pyramid structures in like other parts of the world.
Sure.
Like there's like in Siberia
Mexico.
and stuff like that.
They say
like,
that I mean, conspiracy say, but that it's a landing port for
I've heard
aliens.
that.
I love
back
that
in the
one.
day.
well, that's what the
I like
Sun
that
Gate
one.
and stuff like that. Like
Right,
that's all the
right.
stuff that they.
Which is
like,
why
about.
Stargate, the show, is one of my favorite shows
Yeah.
of all time. Like, you guys ever seen the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, Kurt
Don't ask
Russell.
me no.
Kurt
Don't ask me no
Russell, yeah,
dumbass
I
question
fucking
like that.
love that shit.
I haven't
Love
watched
that shit.
Stargate, bitch. I watched that in the movie theater. That's
Bro,
all I
listen,
have.
I'm talking. But did you watch like 14 seasons of Stargate on
No,
TV?
because I'm not stupid. That show's garbage.
Well, I did, motherfucker, and it was great.
The only highlight of that show is like the big black dude with the thing on his forehead.
Yeah, Teal'c.
Yeah, like that was it. I watched this highlight.
Of course I
He knows
did.
his fucking name.
MacGyver was on that motherfucker for
You
like
know
10
what though?
seasons.
I bet you like that. What was that fucking movie that came out that tanked where the dude was like in the West and he found a gate through, like he was looking for gold or something, and then he ended up in a different planet. It was like a huge book.
From John something from
Yeah,
Mars.
John something.
Oh God.
I've never seen
John
that.
Carpenter of Mars.
John Carter. No.
John Connor.
No, it's not.
That was actually crazy enough. That was yesterday. Was technically Skynet Day.
It was a graphic.
We're
novel.
on track, bro. Maybe a couple weeks
You know what I'm
off,
talking about?
but
It's
we're
like-
there.
I know exactly what you're talking about. The guy ends up on Mars. There's all kinds of
John
aliens.
Carter.
Movie. John Carter.
John Carter.
Yeah.
Mars.
I seen it. It wasn't great. It
The
wasn't
book supposedly is great, but fuck
Yeah,
that.
it was a really good book.
No, what
but it
I
was
really
not a
honestly,
good-
sorry, what I really liked about Stargate was it was really
Kurt Russell.
steeped in like Egyptian mythology meets space, and then they moved into like Asgardians and different. So like I liked it that it played with like the gods were actually aliens that visited Earth, and that's where we got some of
Yeah.
these technologies and things. So it was.
And then
it was a
Marvel
cool
ripped it
premise.
off and turned it into
Thought-
shit.
It really,
Yeah.
it really all comes from Egyptian culture, though. I know a lot of stuff in Egyptian culture talk about worshiping gods and beings that do come from either outer space or another place
Well,
of
they
another
were
timeline.
heavily religious and believed in the afterlife.
Yep.
So a lot of what they researched had to do with that. But I believe that, like what we were saying before as well, like people will occupy these things over time. Like they were abandoned, these people died off, new people came in, they continued to build the structures.
I mean,
which is why you could tell.
You
that the
show up in the
construction
middle of
was
the
different.
desert and you're like, look at this fucking thing. Why are you not going to take it over? Nobody's here? Yeah, shit's mine
Yeah.
now.
Well, that was like that's the big conversation too. Was like why all of a sudden like the Aztecs all of a sudden just disappeared.
Right.
Like all these crazy
I mean,
structures.
look
and
at
stuff
what
like
COVID did, right? Like COVID, if we
Yeah.
didn't have modern technology, would have wiped out so many more people. So, like, if you're
It would
an
have wiped
ancient
out
civilization in the woods,
95% of the
Yeah.
human
and they're going to
population.
kill everyone,
bro.
and
We-
everyone else, if
Yeah.
they see everyone dying around them, what are they going to do?
We've seen what
Leave.
smallpox does. It wipes out millions of
Yeah.
people. Malaria. You bring the wrong rat on your ship when you land in a new spot, fucking everybody's
You know,
gone.
you know what's the scariest fucking like disease virus to catch besides AIDS and all that?
HIV.
Which,
yeah, I
which
was about
they,
to say
they,
that's
they
terrifying.
say that they find
Rabies.
Oh, rabies! Because you can't drink
no,
water. You go
rabies-
fucking crazy.
rabies. If you don't get ahead of it, like
dead.
if you don't
Dude,
get
rabies.
yeah,
Only one
permanent.
person has
Permanent.
survived, I believe. Only one.
There was
ever
one
in the
person.
world.
They put I think it was a woman. They put her in a
It was
coma,
woman. For
At-
9 months, right?
and then they loaded her up with the medication because the coma slows down the spread of
Interesting.
Have you
rabies.
seen how fucking
But
terrifying
one,
it gets?
one motherfucker is the
Dude.
They're
test
like-
case of
They
living.
get hydrophobic.
Crazy.
Like
Yeah,
hydro,
you
I
can't-
think
they
it's
can't drink-
hydrophobic.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Like,
what it is. Can't
they'll
drink
say
water.
Scared of
They'll be like-
water, can't drink. Yeah.
Like they for their fucking life,
gonna
and
have
then
to
when
check
you're
that
like,
out.
yeah, dude, no, it'll fuck you
Spooky.
up.
Hyper aggressive.
You want to watch
Yeah.
a video real quick? I can show
Yeah.
you a video.
So-
Do you-
watch it after.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's fucking
It's
nuts.
a good 100% fatal.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking that shit's like
Rabies
nuts.
is a
You have,
motherfucker.
you have to get the vaccine and you have to in the shots and you have to slow the progression because
Yeah.
once the degeneration to your brain happens, that's it. It's done. It's
And,
over.
and the way they
no going back.
they
There's no
test the
reversal.
animal that gave you rabies, they got to cut its head off and check its brain.
Yeah, and
I did not know
that's
that.
it.
Yeah,
Wow.
and the animal has to
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just go to rabies protocol and you let the animal live.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But it's
And
like, if this,
And now imagine they can't catch the animal, like it bites you fucking
Takes off.
You have to get
Takes
the
off.
shots. You
yeah,
have the
and
shots.
apparently
Yeah,
the
either way.
shots are not pleasant.
deep
through
and
the
in your
back.
stomach.
Yeah, It's
Deep
like,
into your anus.
like fucking.
I know because I
That's
got
the
bit by-
aliens.
I got bit by a chipmunk
Anal
when I was a
probes.
kid.
Chipmunk, yeah.
And we were looking for the fucking chipmunk. Found it, had to kill it, and then send it in for testing.
Fucking pussy.
Listen, man.
I got bit by a squirrel like when I first moved to Colorado.
I'm
It's
not
like,
getting the shots.
whatever.
yeah. Fuck that squirrel.
Fine.
I'll be good.
Now look at you.
Bro, you ain't spend the
water.
entire day trying to chase down that squirrel.
I'm not thirsty. I'm not thirsty.
I'm not thirsty right now.
All right, so look, let's try to end this on a positive note.
we're
here,
ending
because
already?
Good
We've
fucking
gone
luck.
deep into death and destruction.
We covered everything.
Just getting
Something
warmed
you're
up.
looking forward to coming into the next year.
Death.
All right,
Jesus
Ed,
Christ.
Ed, we'll start with you because you're always got ideas at the top of your head. He said, "Well, nothing."
There's a new model of AI that actually Google is rolling out.
Was it Genesis? Not Genesis. Gemini.
No, not Gem. Well, Gemini's the front end name, but like the actual model that Gemini is running off of. Some of the stuff that they're showing it can do is pretty amazing. But every new leap, where it's a proper full model, like they just rolled version 5 of another one. It was a shit show. People were not happy, but it was more of a efficiency model versus a proper full model. It's really going to, if it's used properly. I mean, the things we could figure out, with materials, with disease, if it's really being fed the proper information, can be revolutionary. Unfortunately, we're feeding it, shitty novels and asking it to make nude pictures of people that we know.
Yes.
Right.
Which is
Right.
what almost everybody seems to be
Nice.
doing with the thing. So,
Nice. All right.
Can we do that for the next episode? Can we make a nude picture of me?
We already have a picture of Shrek.
Again?
I'm going home.
That's my phone background.
We already got Pee Wee Herman naked. Don't worry about it. We got you.
All right.
the potential upsides are huge. Unfortunately, we're fucking going about it all wrong.
Right.
Which is
Nice.
no surprise.
Alexis, what about you?
Man, I mean, other than this trip, I'm at a funky phase right now in life where I'm just kind of living. I'm just enjoying it as much as I can, like processing all my own shit that I gotta like deal with and just fucking going with the vibe, man. I mean, the good part is like 2 bands now. We got a big show in October.
Congratulations. Tell me more.
Misfits tribute band. We're headlining at Revolution down in Fort Lauderdale for Halloween. That should be
Nice,
fun.
man.
Nice.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks. And other than that, man, honestly, just focusing back to making music and just kind of getting back to square one. Like I said, I dealt with like a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
And there's definitely more bullshit coming, but I've gotten to the point where like those restrictions that I put on myself to be more PC as far as for work and all that other stuff, like I don't care about that shit anymore. All that I care about is family, friends like you guys, and then just fucking whatever happens, fucking happens.
All right, brother. Ian, what about you?
Really looking forward to
All right, that was great.
Tony
Anyone
Hinchcliffe's
else?
new special.
Puerto Rico or bust.
Tony Hinchcliff's going to come out with a new special. I'll be sure to check that out. He's a great
Tony
comedian.
Hinchcliff. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's called Puerto Rico.
Yeah, you fucking hater, bro.
Supposedly in 2026, Grand Theft Auto 6 might come out.
Supposedly.
So I'll probably fucking play that.
Yeah, I'll be
and,
on that.
and in 2026, I'll turn 40, and I'm looking forward to that. So,
You turn
Well,
40?
listen,
Yeah.
man, you're doing it well.
Dude,
You're
what
doing
the
it well.
fuck? You don't look no motherfucking 40.
Thanks,
bro.
man. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
bro,
that.
yeah.
Now, this man works
52.
out hard.
Yeah, you don't
Hard.
look no
I think
motherfucking
Eddie
40.
and
Stop
Ian
telling
are on like
people
a
that.
race against each other to see
Yeah.
who can build
Bro, Eddie-
more muscle.
Eddie
Tell people
lost
you're
the shit on
25.
it.
He looks
Tell
good.
people you're 25, turning 26. You know,
No, Ed looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Ed, I have to.
Thank
I have
you.
to
he
tip my-
went
I
through
tip my
a
hat
huge
to him.
change when I first met him. Yeah, to now,
Yeah.
dude, you're jacked.
Yeah,
You know?
no. Ed's completely transformed it, and not just I've noticed it because Ed actually fucking comes to the things I invite him to, Nelson.
Nelson.
But people have said a lot of people that,
I'm a bit of a homebody, all right?
Listen.
I'm the first to admit it.
you're a something body. Anyway, no, there's a lot of people in the group that have noticed
Tony
changes, and
Hinchcliffe
I'm
Jr.
actually really proud of you, Ed. You fucking done a lot.
Thank you. It's been a good bit of work.
Thanks, Tony.
For somebody who works out a lot, to listen,
I'd be
you fucking-
scared watching his videos, his workout videos. He's squatting like 300 pounds alone.
Dude, he's
I like-
motivated me
alone
before.
in a shed. No,
There's,
help.
there's been times I'm sitting at home
Yeah,
just
no,
playing
listen.
fucking Switch. I'm like, I ain't fucking working out today. And then all of a sudden I scroll through social media and fucking Ed's deadlifting with a chain on the bar. And I'm
That's-
like, all right, I'm going to go work out.
That's why I like
If anybody
fat
knows how to
Ed
take a
better.
load, it's Eddie.
All right, enough about me.
All right, Legend, what about you?
So, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of photo shoots, a lot of videography. We have a couple music videos that we got to get done. I got a rock album that I'm currently working on right now. I've never really did rock before, but I always had a love for rock music.
But he did the acoustic for that track that you sent me, right?
Yeah, my voice
that
was
was
hit,
him.
but I'm ready today. But yeah, so we got a lot of projects going on there. We just onboarded, I think, maybe 1 or 2 other artists. So we've been working on artist development with them and just trying to build them a portfolio so we can help them out in the future. And that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Just been on the photography wave.
Yeah.
Look forward to checking that out.
This next coming year, I am working on some personal projects. Music being at the forefront, and then me and my brother getting back into doing our board game company. We're gonna
Talk about that
reopen
real
up
quick.
LLC
Yeah.
Talk
as
about that
well.
real quick.
Bring that
So
shit back.
we're I'm looking forward to being more independently financially free. I work, I have a good job, but I also understand that this man is like 94. So I'm like, eventually that job will change and I'll have to change jobs and things like that. So I'm like, a good way to have a little more control over these things is to do for myself and to build on the things that I love to do. And I love to be a creative person, whether it's musically, writing, rapping, or writing and working on games and things of that nature. So I'm like 44, right? Shoot my shot, go for it, and like, fail or succeed. I do it on my own volition. I do it on my own
Bro, I
terms.
failed with my company so many times, and I was getting paid to travel the world and do fucking photography and video.
Nice.
Like, you just fucking go, dude.
You just got to
do
go
it.
for it.
That's what I said. Like, it's not. No one ever sits on their deathbed saying like, "I wish I
didn't take all those risks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
No, for sure. And so that's where I'm in a very positive note, building teams to work with people that have that same kind of work ethic and energy, and and continue the podcast. I think we're having a lot of fun. I love sitting down with my friends, having good conversations, good laughs, just talking shit. So I think moving into the future,
He's going to go to a Tony Hitchcliff show.
Yeah, we're all
I definitely want to go to Tony Hitchcliff
let's do-
show
yeah.
and throw some shit at him.
Let's
like,
do,
like literally.
It's cheaper
like,
than therapy.
boys trip to kill Tony in Texas.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go.
Hey,
go.
take it away. All right, Alexis, tell people where they can find you.
Hey, don't find me, but you can check out Center Marketing, and cheers to you guys for 200.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks for coming out, guys. It's been fun.
Legend, how about you? Where can people find you?
Last_legend with 2 Ds on everything. Instagram, TikTok, everything. Find me. I'm there.
Beautiful.
Best friends with iShowSpeed.
Love
Yes,
guy.
best friends now. My guy.
They hang out.
Good shit with that.
Hey, we
like
got
2 hours, right?
We got time.
We're putting some fucking time.
We got time to show him some rock music.
You have a minute?
Man.
Okay.
That's what I was like, bro, fucking end it now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking piss so bad.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were holding